Dragons. I will be a dungeon master. Second campaign, so I'm excited. Second session-ish. It's like 1.2, I feel. So we had a pretty good session 0. We talked about some stuff and kind of hammered out some rules and some type of gameplay, as well as starting off with a session 1.1 where you guys were... Oh, you had an update. Where you guys were actually thrown into the Faerun world, and you all had a very dark and mysterious and misty dream, after which you all were given a note that was left in your hands, and you all boarded a ship to come over to Mistreach, which is a part of Faerun that has been recently discovered, probably within the last 10 years. As you guys make your way to Valeport, which is one of the major ports, one of a few major ports that you guys have heard of. You guys got off the boat and were greeted by a very shifty urchin who gave you a quick tour and rundown of the city, as well as some general information. As such, someone tried to intimidate him, and he fled, taking the gold with him. That being said, you guys went into the local tavern and were drinking, eating, and kind of talking about the day's events when a group of town guard busted in and were asking about some thieves. And that is where we left off. I will say I enjoyed reading everyone's things. They were amazing, and I can't wait to see what the heck happens tonight. So that is where we left off. What would you guys like to do as the guards are standing there? The captain of the guard is kind of looking at you all and staring at the bartender, as you are the only patrons in this tavern right now.
Oh, oops.
He's just looking at us, or is it just...
Well, he's already asked you if you've seen any thieves, and then you guys had to just like talk about thieves and whatnot, and then he was just standing there waiting for you guys to answer his question.
No.
What has been thieved? What was stolen?
An item of great importance from the temple.
Dude, rob a temple, that's what you do.
Exactly.
I can't speak for everybody, but I don't think I saw anybody else come in here.
Very well. If you all could keep an eye out, the thieves are, and he gives you a general description of a mistborn male and a mistborn female, teenagers, dirty clothes. They look like they were kind of carrying other things besides the item in question. He doesn't really go into any detail of the item, but he does tell you that it is very important, and if you hear or see any or have any information about this, to please let him know immediately. A couple of his guards are kind of searching around, and a couple of them go upstairs as well.
I do have one more question. What temple? Whose temple?
The temple of the...
Oh, here, right.
Yeah, there was only one temple.
I think we just
Yeah,
have
there's
the
only one
mother.
temple.
The Mist Mother?
Yeah.
Yep, the Mistmother temple.
I mean, I just got here.
No, Jeff told us during the tour.
Above table. Didn't Jeff say he took something from the temple without putting something back?
When he was a kid.
When he was a kid,
He
yeah.
was a kid. Okay.
But he was kind of like an orphan of the temple, from what he said.
Thank you.
From my understanding.
And he was a teenager too.
So, as
So
the guards...
just like, I know you don't want to tell us what the item is, obviously. Oh, yeah. something you put in your pocket, or something we'll see them
It was in
carrying
a
across
chest
their
about
shoulder?
yay big.
Yeah. So, big chest. Non-pocket.
This is a big question.
But
Keep
I
my
leave
eyes
you
out.
to it. And he kind
I'm
of
trying to
leaves.
figure out where she carries her 20
Does
grams.
not
Am I What's that, man?
She was already in the bathroom. Dumbass.
We just want you to know.
I'm mad about this.
You can't have any.
He does leave you guys a
I'm
card
mad as I'm-
with his information on it and the location to where the constable's office is. As he and his guards kind of march out and leave.
Can I help him with that?
Is the constable's office always in the same location? It's like always shifting.
I mean, as far as you can tell,
Okay.
as of right now.
Okay.
When you said this place was discovered like 10 years ago, was it discovered uninhabited, or were there people here and it was like, I guess more or less found?
So,
versus
from what you can understand before coming here doing some research, if you did any at all, is that the Mistborn people were natives here. Kind of like Native American. They had tribes and groupings throughout all of Mistreach, supposedly. When foreigners started coming here and setting up small outposts, Mistborn were, of course, in the area. Some of them integrated into the city. As there was new stories, new lores, new cultures to experience. But there were also normal Faerun people. Some of them have been trapped here, from what you know, after talking with even a couple people here in the city itself.
So have they left? Have the patrol people left at this point?
Yeah, they're packing up and leaving. You see the guards coming back down the stairs from upstairs.
Is it like, didn't Jeff say they all like changed and like a good descriptor is not a good descriptor?
The Mistborn people?
Yeah, like the locals.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't change.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
if you look
well,
at them
blush and
too
makeup,
close, like it's always slightly shifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing that this is just my perception of meeting Jeff and his interaction with us. But I think that, much like most towns, there's probably a thieves guild here, and that's where they're going to be located. So I don't know anything on how to read any sort of signs to identify their hideout if we want to help them.
Why are we here?
We're here to figure out this note. Right?
Yeah, we just woke up on the ship and had a note, right? Or had a note when we got off. the
We
ship.
had a note as we were getting on the ship or something to that effect.
Yeah. When we were
I think everybody's just a little different, but the same but a little different
Yeah,
in timing.
to a degree.
And Petra is not admitted to a note at all. He never said anything about getting a note, having read a note.
Oh, speaking of which,
She
you
seems
do have,
interested when y'all did.
you do have one more member that didn't get to introduce himself last week.
It's the mist. He came out of the mist.
Yeah. Go ahead and describe your character.
Son of a-
As,
I forgot
as
you were here last week.
halfling, as this halfling kind of
I figured we were
bellows
waiting for
out
his
of
introduction.
a little mist pocket as he sits up on the table next to you all.
That was weird.
I'm so sorry the guards interrupted you being able to introduce yourself. We went round robin. It's your turn now, sir.
You might have been waiting for the guards to be gone. Not all of us really care for authority.
You guys can see them too.
We can see
small
it.
like me. Like it. Well,
The guard?
I'm Pharaoh, and I'm glad that you guys can see them too, because I thought I was the only one that could see them. They've been chasing me for like weeks now.
The guards?
Yeah.
So are you native?
Did you say stuff?
No, I'm not native to here, but I've been here for a long time. But I mean, I thought that I was the only one that could see them.
So, did you take the relic of the temple?
I didn't take a relic or anything, but you know, I do talk to a lot of people that take a lot of things.
Okay. So, do you know where the Thieves Guild is here?
Possibly. I mean, let me check my notebook. I don't know what town we're in anymore.
Shush, Brazil.
We're in Vailport. So you weren't on the ship.
No.
He disappeared in the mist.
Inside check.
Yeah, definitely.
You can do a deception check if you'd like.
I would like.
Where'd my pen? Roll bad.
13.
Did you take my pen across the
I
floor?
lost that one by a lot. No, I have not been here the whole time. But my background is as spotty as
A leopard?
describe it.
Old people's underwear.
That's holy.
I do
Body too, if
believe,
you gotta clean up.
I
after.
believe that I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, okay.
You're not a native, though.
I am not. I am not native,
You're not native.
and I do believe that I am telling you from what I know. I am telling you the truth.
That's a roundabout way to answer, but
Well, that's like
That's true.
that's because of the insight check.
Ah.
I'm telling you that
Do
way.
you still have my note?
By the way, you would know of the hollow veins if you looked in your notebook.
I did not.
I produced a note.
Oh, that's it.
I mean,
I was gonna do a whole thing. I produced
okay, no,
a
no.
note.
If you want to, no, no.
I
If you're
know.
gonna do something, go ahead. No, no.
Very
Seriously, go ahead.
Based off my background.
Do your
I
thing.
just give you
I do know about the Thieves Guild in this particular area. I mean, I guess I could take you there if there's something in it for me. I mean, I might have been on my way there, but
wait, did you get a note in your pocket?
I handed it back to us.
You check your pocket.
I will check my pocket.
As you check your pocket, there is a note in your pocket.
There is a note in my pocket.
Don't read that. Don't read it.
You want to read it?
I'm gonna
Let
let the
them
note.
control you.
I'm gonna read the note.
All right. As you read the note,
That's right.
You know what they say? Curiosity killed the cat.
I don't-
the note
There's a dead
states.
cat somewhere.
No. Not yet.
Killed a whole bunch of cats.
I mean,
Listen, we're
Trying
level
to figure
one.
out
Let's
how
not
many ways
fight
you can
cats.
skin it.
you gotta get one of those little numbered mechanical filter things and count. You gotta keep track, yeah.
19 cats.
It's like an
You
umpire.
run out of cats before you run out of waste.
Where
So-
did the note go?
You pasted it in Discord, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just not trying to remember which channel I put it in.
Laura,
I think I have it.
Oh, clips and highlights.
do you,
Yeah.
like, you're a priestess, right?
So the note says, to
Okay.
the one who
Not
remembers
technically
what
yet.
must be
I'm still
forgotten.
in training.
The
This
tide is
pilgrimage,
turning
once
and
I
the fog
finish
no
it.
You
longer
grew up in the church.
obeys. You left something
Do you
behind
wanna
in a
talk to
place
these
that
people
was
from the church?
that
And
never
see what
was.
this thing is?
You
to see
will
if
not
we need
know
to
the
get
path
involved?
until
Not opposed
your
to it.
shadow
I mean,
finds
I don't feel comfortable in
Follow
any
the
of
sea
this
that breathes
yet.
without
It's-
water.
I don't know
Trust
if I wanna
only the
start
lie
doing
that
things
feels
for all
true.
notice.
When the mist opens its eyes, step
Just
free
kind of like
and
eyeing a
vanish
little
like the
wisp
rest
of
of
mist
us.
coming in and just like,
You will-
this is- well,
You, before you
I
change.
think that
the medical term is heebie-jeebies.
the guards came to
It's-
our
it's
table
also
to
in
let us know.
Yes, I did not take that.
Scientifically.
I think the guards came to our table to open up a path for us to choose if we would like to go down it. And I think that in this town that we don't know much of what there is, we should take this path.
Or we could just sit right here.
I know where
I wasn't saying don't take that path. I was just saying don't take their path. Just maybe go ask the church what they think. But they did take their thing. They told us. It's not like it's a secret. They didn't not tell us not to talk to people.
I've got no problem offering our help.
I just don't want to draw attention.
The guards obviously weren't going to tell us what was stolen, but the church might.
I mean, I can take you to the Thieves Guild. It's just they may make you guys stand outside.
I got it wrong.
I've heard lots of things about Thieves Guilds, but I've never been to one. So I don't think they like being known.
So we can start at the temple and then make our way to the Thieves Guild. Find out more information before sending you in to go in and question.
Either that, or I mean, I don't really know you guys. We can split up and then.
No, you don't split the group this early.
This is the
We
only
don't
time
have no.
we're
We don't have no
splitting.
way to contact each other or find each other.
That's fair.
I do not want to go to a church. Okay.
Okay.
I could find you guys. I could leave my familiar with you guys. I don't want to go.
I'll stand
Oh.
outside with you. I'm a goblin.
Actually, maybe that is a
Bless
good
their
idea.
heart, they don't like me either.
What's wrong with goblins? I grew up with goblins.
Well, I appreciate
Well,
that.
not a lot, but
How-
a few.
Lester, how quickly can your familiar get back to you?
This one pretty quick.
Okay. And can it relay messages back to you?
I can just look through its eyes when it.
Okay. So what we can do is whoever we could split the group and half of the group goes. It's a little flyer. But I don't want it to get in my yogurt.
I didn't know what you were doing either, dude, but I didn't want to say anything.
I thought it was part of
What her
like,
character would do!
That's what I was like. I guess this is a lore thing. I don't know what's happening yet.
Laura's
She
over there
sees the
defending her
wisps of
pot
white
roast. Get away!
the mist is like impeding her vision.
Don't
This
eat
is
that
my
surprise
mustard.
Jesse.
Get away from me.
I didn't want to say anything.
So we could split the group. Let me keep my hands down here. We could split the group, and half of the group goes to the Thieves Guild with you, and the half goes to the temple.
What group?
What? What do you mean, what group? Our group.
I just met all of you. I'm gonna go to the temple and I'll offer to help.
Mm-hmm.
Then if it leads me to the Thieves Guild, we can get it back, but they're not gonna be very friendly with you once we get the item back.
I mean, it really kind of depends on what the item is. And you have to remember, like, I know you don't know this, as I'm, like, looking up at you. Like, I know you don't know this, but, like, as long as the Thieves Guild gets something in return, then that's kind of how it works.
You ever seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
If,
Goddamn bats.
if that's... You can't stop here, this is Nat country.
Thank you. You see what God did to us, man?
Right, good.
Let's not go into dogma territory.
God didn't do this to you. You're looking for God.
Let's always be a dogma territory.
False idol.
I mean, you guys are also at a tavern. You guys have rented rooms. I'm just throwing that out there as a reminder because I don't know if you guys remembered or not.
Yeah.
It is dark.
It's only like noonish though, because we got here at like 9.
Well, yeah, but then you did your tour.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's.
I'll
I
walk
mean,
around
it's.
downtown
You guys ate
Charleston.
dinner.
It's an all-day event.
Yeah, I thought we had lunch.
So is there like a day-night cycle? It's not just like perpetual gloom, twilight, mist type of thing?
It's not Seattle.
Yeah, right. Please no.
It's London.
Go back. We're going back.
Right next to the Times.
I'm not opposed to sticking together until we figure out what is up with the note. But I don't know any of you. So I'm gonna go to the temple tomorrow, I guess. And if you want to come, that's fine. If we can avoid a fight and just trade for the item, I'd prefer that. But I'm not gonna go to the Thieves Guild then, because it'll be difficult for me.
Why?
They're thieves.
As soon as you say that, you just hear as the bartender spits into a mug and starts wiping it. Yeah, I totally agree. Thieves.
Well,
I'm not going with you guys. Just FYI. Just throwing that out there.
I appreciate the candor. Can I have another round?
Oh yes.
Not that glass.
Yeah, not that glass. My glass. You can use my glass. You don't.
I'll take that.
I've come to lose my ass to take it now.
I would like the spit glass.
We already ate. We're good.
Well, whenever you guys
Too late.
wanna,
No, we already ate.
It's
So
too
we're
late.
good. Whatever.
whenever you guys are wanting to head up to bed, you know, don't. But whenever we have a shared rented room, so we're all together. I don't really like my sleep.
I don't need any sleep or a bed. And I can watch.
Okay, don't.
Creepy little dude.
I mean, I was gonna say it, but
The sentence was great up until the last part.
Please
Watch.
don't watch. Please
can
don't
you,
put
can
things
you
in my
down
mouth.
your
when I watch.
jukebox to a minimum? I'm just saying.
Stand watch is different from watch.
I'm also willing to stand watch with Ward.
Wow, I feel like there's a level of trust that's just been broken by you guys. Thinking you guys have to stand watch.
You
Not
spit
having.
in that mug.
It's delicious.
I think you're talking about trust between us.
There's people other than you.
Yes,
You said you weren't
Yeah.
coming with us.
right, because I have an establishment and I'm the sole proprietor of this establishment. Kind of have to make a living. We all can't be out there fighting monsters.
Who's fighting monsters?
It's what adventurers do. And it sounds
Who's
like
adventurers?
sounds like you guys are gonna get yourself in a heap of trouble. You keep going
you
the
can
way
do
you're
that,
going.
not be an adventurer.
You don't want to be an adventurer? You know, I'm looking for a bar wench. I'm just saying.
I don't winch so well.
Yeah.
I have. I've winched in the past. I've had
Petra, how
to-
much have you drank? You're
A
very
glass?
talkative.
I only had one glass. Because it's we, not they. She just looks over her shoulder at the mist and the stuff. And it's
Oh, don't let that bug you. Mist ain't gonna hurt you. It might make you see some things, but it never
there's
is
things I don't
harmful.
want to see. Thank you.
Okay, that one's a weird one. And it goes back to
Do you, crazy question, do you happen to have a bath here?
I don't, but I do have a basin and some water that I could let you have free of charge, actually, if you'd like.
Have you spit in said basin?
No, but would you like me to? Because I could.
No,
There's
no,
also a well out back that you can sit there. Hold up. As it goes back and it kind of looks out the window. Yeah, there's a well out back if you'd like to go and try and dig up some water.
I like this town.
I'm good. I'll just take the drinks, thanks.
Very well.
No.
No, you
Dog.
don't want. Oh, okay.
The dog's getting it. This isn't my hand.
Yeah, I don't have dogs. That mist is really fucking.
Yeah, it's...
I'm definitely just gonna like sit down at the table and like start talking to myself.
What are you saying to yourself?
I'll start listening.
I'm-
and
Yeah, I would love to know what you're saying.
He's got a whole fucking audience like it's
Don't
a
say
play
that.
at
Oh,
this
yeah.
point.
I'm definitely gonna try to be deceptive at my conversation over in the corner.
Using things can't.
Yeah,
Okay. Right.
as quiet as possible.
Sure.
He looks like he's talking to the system, like I do.
I was like,
System!
Are you using sleight of hand to try and hide it?
I can use deception and try to hide it.
And you can insight to try to oppose it.
I'll just see if my passive perception beats it.
Is it higher than 12? Oh, okay. I was just looking before I actually looked at my stats.
That doesn't beat my passive insight. I'm not trying hard.
Yeah. No, that's
You did get this. You did get the numbers for everybody, right? For your stats.
Yeah, I put it in the Discord.
It was in the Discord.
Yeah, sure. I think it's under clips and highlights as well. Is that where you guys put it?
18, 15, 15, 12, 11, 9.
18, 15, 12, 11, 9.
What is that?
Is that from
Yeah, so everybody rolled. Yeah,
No,
so this way everybody stays on the same power level.
Yeah, go in there and manually yourself.
Did standard?
Standard.
Yeah. No, I do it this way. Yeah, I do it this way so that way everybody can kind of be on the same power level initially until we lose people, and then it's a point.
We have those numbers. They're in Discord forever. Yeah. I already made my backup character up, so.
Listen, Chicken Wizard's waiting. He's
Alright,
waiting
so you
the
have
last
12
2 sessions to die.
7.
So 19.
19.
You beat it.
So you don't get to hear what he says.
Yep.
All right. So as you
we
guys,
can tell he's talking to himself.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what he's saying.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
As you guys are,
That's an important note. We don't have to get it.
Minor illusion, a little
While you're
sign
talking to
above his head.
yourself,
That just
Are you? Is it just like one long stream of like you talking, or do you wait?
Does it sound like a
Yes.
conversation?
Are you having a conversation, or are you talking to yourself?
So you can't tell what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
It definitely seems like a conversation.
Okay.
There are
I'm
pauses
definitely
and
there are
responses
pauses that would be appropriate for someone talking back to.
1000% minor illusion, a cuckoo clock above your head.
all right. As this goes on for a little bit, you guys
Snack on
have
a beetle.
eaten your fill, drank your drinks. It is getting later in the evening. Still, nobody comes into this establishment while you guys are downstairs.
Is this a
Can
normal
I-
business night? Like this busy?
It's a little bit busier than normal, that's for sure.
Oh.
Could I send my familiar upstairs?
Yeah.
Just to see what's up there?
Yeah. He goes upstairs and he finds, which side do you send him on, the right or the left?
Left.
Okay, so that's just an empty room. It's got some beds in it that are kind of stacked with hay, a makeshift looking pillow, and a couple of blankets that are folded semi-neatly in each of the beds. Looks like there's enough for 10 people to sleep in there. And then if you do go to the other side...
If you allow it, I mean...
Yeah, it takes him a little bit because he's got to go back outside and come around to an open window. As he does, all he can find in there is a bunch of, it looks to be like furniture or whatnot, kind of draped over with some cloths, and looks like some fresh paint has been put on the wall, and the floor has a hole that looks like it's being repaired.
Not a soul upstairs. Then.
Not a soul.
Okay.
After a while, I head up to the room to take a spot.
Sure.
I would like to, when I see Petra get up, I'd like to get up and go outside to say my nightly prayers. I don't think I've ever thought I would ever say that out loud.
Publicly.
Yeah, Truck Lane declared for 4 years as an atheist. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I reached way far back for some old Sunday school memories for that Gil Motterport prayer.
Yeah. I'll follow Laura outside and just kind of ground myself a little bit. Like it inside all these walls.
Before I start, with Warden following me once we're out back, I'll ask, how are you feeling?
I'm more curious than I've felt in 14 days.
I'd say, I'll say that it's an interesting group, but I think just like how our paths merged, I think we're all meant to be on the same path.
I mean, it seems like it. Most of us got that weird note about from our previous selves or something before a change. I don't know if that applies to me.
I think it applies to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
see.
you not only jumped into a random world and adapted to a forest, but then now we're in this world. I definitely think it applies to you, Warden.
Can't wait to jump even higher next time. I saw a frog outside. Loved it.
Can you
Logged it.
Can you transform into a frog?
Not yet. More moonlight required.
Okay. I'm gonna finish my prayers and then we can go up to the room and you can keep watch of the room, not watch of the sleeping forms.
Okay.
Don't watch people sleep.
How will I know if they're still breathing?
You don't need to check them. It might unnerve them. You might end up being attacked. I don't wanna startle them that much.
Okay. I don't need to look directly at them to see them. That's okay.
You might want to watch Fjord because he's kind of old. He might mess with these.
Doesn't look so happy.
Oh, he's wandered off.
He has
to
blood
the,
pressure issues too.
Yeah.
to the well by now.
To the well, you trying to dig some water out of it?
Yeah, no, he's trying to collect a pot of water. He's a bit of a clean freak. He's got to be able to watch it soon.
Okay. You go out to the back as you go to the well and pull up water. At first, it felt really heavy until you got past a certain level, and then it kind of lightened as it went up, making you almost think that there wasn't anything in it. As it comes up, the water is probably the most pristine water you've even seen. The smell that comes off of it is almost ozone-y, kind of like that. You know, you have a car battery and you touch the two ends, and that little spark that happens, that little ozone flavor that hits your nose. That's what it smells like as it gets lifted all the way up.
Amazing. Yep. Collect a pot of it. Take a little sip. Bring that up to the room.
As you drink a little bit of it, you've had alcohol before.
Several in the past 10 minutes.
When you drink this, it's almost as if clarity hits your mind, but also fogs it at the same time. And it gives you like a Virgo kind of feel for a moment until it kind of settles in your mouth and you can taste that ozone, and then it disappears as quickly as it came.
Hand washing only. Hand washing only. Take it up to the room.
Alright. As you start to go in, you see the back of the tavern as you're holding the pot of water. As you go to walk up the steps kind of shift as the mist kind of rolls over it, changing it from wooden to stone to this almost brick kind of facade, and then it goes back to wood as the mist just trails over it. You can see the doorway kind of almost shimmer a little bit. Everything inside looks normal, but on the outside it kind of just gives you this rippling effect that rolls past with the mist.
Anybody else towards the room?
I followed
I'm in
Petra.
the room.
Okay. As you guys go up into the room, you find there's a couple of double bunks, 2 on each side for a total of 8 people to sleep, and on the back wall there's 2 a little bit larger looking beds with a more sturdier looking mattress. It's not really hayed. It looks more like maybe like a cotton or something like that to that effect that's in there. The pillows are made of rice on those ones, but all the other ones are kind of hayed out. Where would you guys like to sleep? Since you guys are the 2 first ones.
I'm on a lower bunk because I'm only 3'9".
Okay. So you take one of the
Not
lower
quite.
tables.
I'll take the one above her.
Makes sense.
Okay. As you guys go in, you find the first open bunk, and you guys kind of, you can see there's little hangers on the rack or on the bunk beds to hang gear, backpacks, and stuff like that right next to where you guys are, so that way nobody can take your stuff without your knowing. As you guys climb in, there is what looks to be like a candle, like a handheld, old-style wick, oil lamp style candles, one on each end of the room, that sheds just enough light to kind of illuminate the room in this perpetual kind of gray.
Does Petra still have that lantern?
Yeah, she's kind of carried it with her the whole time, like she hasn't put it in her pack yet or anything.
But it's not lit.
No, because haven't needed it.
Okay.
The rest of you?
Is it just like a hallway upstairs that leads straight into the room, or
There's
is there like a
set of
seating
stairs,
area?
and then as you get to the top of the stairs, not really a hallway. It's more like a
common area.
Yeah, like a little entry area that has on the backside like a washroom, if you will, with plumbing for other things. And then on each side you have the two rooms that sit above the bar, kind of off-tilted from the main bar room area.
So I'm gonna kind of post up outside the room and just kind of say crisscross applesauce somewhere out there across from the door, and sort of watch.
Sure.
Is there a window inside the room?
Yeah.
Warden will just kind of hobble over to the window and just kind of plant himself down, and his head just like oscillates back and forth from the window to the door. He uses Druidcraft to just, his speakers start playing like the sounds of the forest and like a creek running really slowly and rain hitting leaves and just white noise machine.
Yeah. Throw the blanket off, climb out.
How loud is it?
It's quiet enough for people to sleep and quiet enough for me to hear what's going on outside the window.
Okay, go pee now. Okay.
I'm gonna ask.
Warden, put your hand in the pot.
Prestidigitation to make it warm.
Can you play other sound?
Like what?
Cave sound?
Can I repeat his voice? I don't have like mimicry or anything, but with
Roll a
Druidcraft.
performance check.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna go well.
Well,
I tried to
say it was
mimic
gonna
his
go well.
voice. 7 minus 1.
Come on, Mater.
It's just
So it sounds very robotic.
cave sounds.
Cave sound.
I
Like
have not heard
404
any
sound like
cave
that.
sounds, or maybe only a few. When the mother bear let me in once. I can try those. I'm probably better at that than voices.
Okay.
And I guess since that's like a nature sound, I can just kind of, I guess the sound of like a hibernating bear, like a heavy, slow breathing.
Yeah. Okay.
Dripping of water from tiny stalactites.
Thank you, little bear.
You are welcome, Zoran.
Do you make it up to the room?
Yeah, I go up to the room. I sit whatever first available. Whoever's closest to me, I'm just gonna go. I think I'm tripping balls, man. Set my pot down and get in the bed.
Okay.
How far away was that entrance in the ground that I saw Jeff going to?
Not that far.
Can I go scope it out?
Yeah.
I don't want to I'm not going to spend a bunch of time away, but I would like to go see. Is it open up to a path? Does it?
As you get over to the dockside, where you saw the trapdoor,
That's what
as you go over there, you kind of see that there's a space in between some crates that has a trapdoor. As you open the trapdoor, you can see what looks to be like a ladder that goes straight down to the ground. Well, under the ground. Do you have dark vision?
I have dark vision a little bit, but that's what I've been using the bat for, because the bat has blind sight. So I'll probably just keep the bat as a crappy looking bow tie. And
I like that. That's pretty cool.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self to look like the regular Mistborn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd like to slide down the ladder.
Okay. As you slide down, you get to the bottom of it, and it's a hollowed out, dirt burrowed little tunnel. As you kind of continuously dig through, not dig, but like crawl through it, you come out to a cavern opening. As you do, you can see what looks to be like a bunch of furnishings in this room. Nice furnishings. A nice bed, closet with clothes, some very nice looking wooden furniture angled out throughout the room. Everything is kind of purple and golden in some degree. As you kind of walk around the room, there's no light except for this eerie kind of moonlight that's just kind of slowly kind of in the room. There's no windows, but it just has like this moonlight kind of glow that lets you see just enough to kind of make stuff out. Other than that, that's what you see.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to mess about too much in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just log that away, as background knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to make my way out of there, if possible.
Yeah, it doesn't take you that long to sit there and crawl back through. As you get back to the ladder and kind of come your way back up. As you kind of come around the corner, you can see what looks to be like a couple of the guards making their round. And you can see, again, what looks to be like a couple of hooded individuals kind of drifting off, kind of following the mist behind the guards a little bit until they get to an alleyway and the guards kind of turn around. And then they continue walking.
Make my way back to the tavern. And I'll head upstairs and have my unseen servant get on his hands and knees, and I'll lay back on it. Sleep like I'm floating there.
In the room or?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Arcane planking.
Just creepy. Yeah.
I'm definitely tripping.
Alright. As you all kind of drift off with sounds of bear snoring and water dripping, you all fade to black. After a few good long hours, yeah, maybe a little bit more. You're not sure.
Wait, did everybody go up?
Yeah. Oh, did you not go up?
He hasn't said anything.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go up.
No.
Oh, I was still praying, but I probably went up like.
Yeah,
I would have tried my
Like-
best to, like, as everyone was going up, like, and then kind of just, like, walk the other way.
Okay.
Very deceptively as I can, to try and... I'm only doing it because I'm trying to get a solid lead on where the Thieves Guild is. Because I'm thinking that they probably operate more during the night than during the day.
Sure.
And knowing that the group wants to operate during the day, more trying to see what's going on with
Okay.
the Thieves Guild during the night.
So the rest of you fall asleep except for Lore and you. As you kind of come out, look around, you run off into the city.
You go back door, front door.
Probably. Probably would have tried to take the window. But...
Above table question. If I left the bar, would I have seen... I'm sorry, the name again?
Farrah.
Would I have seen Farrah darting off anywhere? I'm not going to follow, I just want to mark it in my head.
We might have been leaving around the same time.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, because everyone else was going up while you were going out to go kind of sneak off. I think you guys probably would have seen each other, kind of like.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we're. Yeah. That's what I imagined.
Totally good.
You were already outside praying, so. As you go to slink off, you go out the side window.
Go out the front.
Okay, he goes out the front.
I'm out the back, so I'm
Okay.
just saying him.
As you sleek off into the night, you finish your prayer, and then what would you like to do? Or did you want to say what your prayer was?
No. I can RP that. But how many hours until daylight? Can I tell? I don't. My nature is not that high, and I don't know this place. Okay. Then I'm just gonna be like, man, I've been praying for a long time. Oh, make
Probably
my way.
Throw that into the prayers. I hope daylight comes at some point.
And then, yeah, I'll go then. Go to sleep.
As you sneak off, you know kind of where the secret entrance is to. Let me get to it. 'Cause I have notes. To the hollow veins. As you are walking, you do kind of see a couple of other scrupulous individuals in hoods, kind of ever so wistfully heading in the same direction as you are. As you find the entrance, you can see that there's a kind of like a think of how to describe it. It's kind of like a hovel entrance. It leads into the ground. It's stoned all around. Stairs that lead in. There's no door. It's just darkness. As you go in, the air is damp with brine and whispers of thick old secrets that echo and carry longer than they should, and some swear that the walls themselves can remember your footsteps as you walk through the halls of this entombment. After a few moments, you're brought to a couple of turns. Using your thieves' cant, you're able to find some discretionary arrow markers and signs that lead you in the direction to where the Thieves Guild is. As you know, it's never in the same spot underneath these would-be catacombs. After you locate the area where the thieves have set up, it opens up into a circular kind of pit that have a couple of alcoves. Inside there you can see a sign that has a frog holding a lantern. You can see another sign that has what looks to be like a vault door. Another sign that has like a crooked step. And then the last one is a cross that looks like two shushed fingers crossing each other. And the last one is what looks to be like a cradle of crows creating a bow of some sort.
Alright. I'm going to take note of where those particular signs are.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to try and, as quietly as possible, make my way back to the room without spending so much time at the thieves' camp that it might be suspicious.
Yep. As you go to turn around to leave, you can see a very overly dressed Mistborn individual. They look like almost like bluish elves with this kind of pigment that just kind of makes their skin change color a little bit. Their eyes are opaque, hair kind of grayish, white, blue, purple. That kind of changes almost iridescently in the dark as he's standing there. Friend, what? Leaving so soon?
Well, I mean, I am looking for something.
Looking for some. Well, we have some of the finest wares in all of Veilport, as you know, Farron.
Well, yeah, but I'm looking for something very particular.
Particular. Well, now, Farron, we know of your proclivities, but that being said, you're looking for what in particular?
I'm looking for what I've been on the boat when they were talking about the...
Not the boat, it was in the tavern.
Tavern when they were talking about the chest. I described to him the chest that I'm looking for.
As he kind of looks at you. Ooh, that is a very hot item that you're looking for. Come, sit, drink, let's talk. As he leads you over to the... As he leads you over to the Whisper Cross. As you get there, there is a small table kind of off into the corner, very dimly lit. You can see there's a patron kind of putting mugs on the table before you even get there. As he kind of hops in his chair, crosses his legs. Now, that particular item that you're looking for is quite... how do I say... spoken for, my friends. I would not be in good conscience to have you go after it. It would be deadly. You know what I mean. Someone such as yourself has bigger ambitions, bigger goals, and I think that would be the end to all. But what do I know? I am just a person who revels in stories. So, what stories say you, and why you want this item?
Turn. Well, see, the thing is, I really don't think it's as deadly as you think.
Oh, pray tell. Your whisper friend tells you more than we know?
Well, that's for me to know.
Interesting. How about this? Give me some information about your new friends. The ones you snuck aboard with as they were coming off the boat. And Jeff, he talks more than he can actually remember. But he did say he did see you walking with them.
I take note of... I tell him every detail that I have picked up about the group of travelers that I am with so far.
Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, well, if you must know, it was an item that was taken from the temple. It is a relic of sorts. The Holy Mother has been holding it for a little bit. I don't know how long, but word got out that she had it. And the city lord and the city guard, as you know, don't like each other very much. No. One of them thinks that they can use this power to wrangle the city back under the thumb, and the other thinks they can use it to break free and get rid of the city lord. Now the Holy Mother herself thinks that this is too much for mortals, so she sent it off with a pair of young but capable individuals to take care of the island. Word got out, and the city lord and guard are looking for it. Again, I still think it might be a little too dangerous for you. I would not want to be put in the middle of the guard and the overseer herself. But that is all I have. And I do appreciate the information. We'll put it to good use. As he kind of stands up and leaves you a silver coin that kind of shimmers in the darkness as he walks away. I'd say it takes about an hour of your time to do all that.
Alright. I'll take his silver coin and put it in my pocket, and then make my way back.
Alright. You get back, everyone's snoring and sleeping.
I'm gonna try to like slip into one of the bunk that was left for me.
It's a top bunk.
I'm gonna try to slip my way into my bunk without waking anybody up.
Sure. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Robo Warden.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Warden.
And
Yeah, but they don't have to say it.
no, I just didn't know. I wanted to make sure he knew if he had.
You don't know how
if
stealthy he is.
wanted
He could
to-
probably still get past there.
I am very stealthy. 23.
Someone should think you're it.
I expected stealth.
He kind of rolls in with the mist and kind of shades with it and then gets into the rack. Nobody the wiser.
Perfect.
What's your passive?
Perception 17.
17? Yeah, 23 beats that.
Does he see me in the window?
Oh, yeah. I waited until your scan went to the opposite side of.
You see the back of a metallic bear cub head with like these little round tweeter speakers.
I'm like
and
looking,
wood
I'm like-
grain
I was on
antlers.
the
I'm like
far end of the
watching
hallway
and
in my
like go
control
back
route.
and forth.
He's just holding a sickle shaped like a moon.
That's not creepy at all. In the window, too.
Because I'm thinking to myself, wow, that's really convenient that you would just make yourself like a video game and not watch this whole side of the room.
He's an NPC now.
Yeah, I walked down to the hallway and stared at the wall for a little bit. Turned around, walked back, stared
His
at the wall.
programming's only level 1.
He was asked to not watch everybody sleep.
That's true.
So he's keeping watch, but he's not watching anybody sleep.
Doing an absolutely terrible job. Somebody walked right in.
All
Could have
right.
slit our throats.
I'm as disappointed as I've ever been,
23.
but I don't even know I'm disappointed.
But he does
I'm
log.
doing weird
He does
sleep.
log over the course of those couple hours that Pharaoh is absent from the room.
But then suddenly he's present.
Does Lester ever show up in the room?
Yeah, I'm doing weird sleeping.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
All right.
no longer absent.
As you all sleep through the night,
Check.
unfortunately, you were standing watch. Nobody relieved you.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. I need 4 of those just tramps if he needs to leave.
Not that anything happened.
No, I'm good. Yeah.
As you all woke up the next
I
morning,
need my whole 8 hours thing.
it is brighter. Almost as if a sun is kind of peeking through the
The
clouds.
fog's still everywhere.
Fog's
Mist.
still there.
Cool. Is
But
it
it's a little bit
looking
more
window?
visible now. Like you can actually see strands of the fog, kind of like a sheet that kind of runs through the town, but in strands. So it's like strands of silk sheets that kind of waver through, changing things as it goes around.
Can I make a Arcana check against the fog just to like see? I just want to know if it's created or if it's natural.
You want to help?
17, 19.
You can go ahead and roll.
I have knowledge of the mist.
You're a wizard.
Terry.
Oh my god, this dog. Somebody needs to take one of these dogs out. Oh my god.
Ripping it.
Yes!
Maltese is way over there.
Well, then it must be Brazil.
Oh,
I got a.
You got.
it reached over here this side.
I got a 19.
Oh, okay.
Something's on fire.
What'd you get?
Yeah, you're be higher. honestly.
21.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So you do feel that it is kind of magical? You feel that it's not just magical, it's actually something that has been put in place almost as a divine law of some sort. It's kind of ingrained in the ground, and it's part of the land, but it's still magical.
Do you guys share the information that you gathered?
Well, I'll put that on Griselda. He said you have to hire her.
I'll share it, yeah.
You got all that from just walking outside.
Well, not outside. You're still in the room.
Well,
Yeah.
I know the mist very well.
that's impressive.
The mist, it was. Would you know if it was placed here by the Mist Mother?
This look just crosses his face. We're like, okay, they said there were no stupid questions. There are no stupid questions. They're watching her face.
Well, I mean, it's a part of it.
As you're washing your
Place,
face,
right?
you feel your face kind of cleanse as it does anybody who's looking at you. Your face kind of shifts the features a little bit, kind of like that kaleidoscope, or not kaleidoscope, but the fun house where it makes things bigger and smaller, like and fatter and wider.
Like a fun house.
Yeah, like fun house.
Where you
Yeah.
can send some of my.
No, I'm not gonna anime babes.
So, would I know that, like, from what I got?
If it's like been placed here, or
It's a part of the town, right? Is what
yeah,
you
it
said.
wouldn't be from the Mist Mother. No, it would.
We
It
just
would.
know
It would be
we just
higher,
know it's
way
placed.
higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a part of this place.
Dun 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 dun. dun. Dramatic
I'll
music.
try to roll
Is that your
initiative.
brother again? Does that work?
Yeah.
The eye roll was a
You
hard
want me to
call.
call? You want me to talk to him? I'll talk to him. Yo, she's playing D&D, bro.
Appreciate that.
Hi,
They all
this is the
know.
health inspector, Department of Agriculture.
Yeah,
You-
I
you
found
know,
out
you
at work
called
today
me.
that I play D&D every Friday, and two of the clerks that work under me were like, kind of picking on me a little bit. And I'm like, "What do you guys do every Friday night? You go out to drink with the store manager, like."
I play D&D, bitches. I tell everybody at work.
I could create
I
an
would take
entire
most people
universe.
lives.
That's been
Shit.
the fourth work message I've received sitting here, and I was like, if you can text me your question, go ahead and text it. And they're like, oh no, I'll just see you when you're here.
It's not important. Leave me alone.
Then why did you call?
Get wet, Linda.
It wasn't even close to important enough for a phone
You
call.
don't even have his license, Lisa.
My work phone is
You guys are
baking
texting people
inside.
that,
All
so that
right.
way they'll remember.
All right. So as you guys come out of your rooms,
Take a
Petra is up like
big fat grub worm out of my
6
pocket,
a.m.
brush my
early.
teeth with it, get it really nasty in there. All right.
Slimy.
Lester, I brought some washing water if you really want
Thank you. You're a good man.
We're really gonna piss off the angry guy. The angry guy.
I know
Thank
Victor
you.
saw that coming,
Why is
but
he mad? I said, hey,
but the Yord's probably pretty
to.
mad now.
You set them up. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And
I'm not used to having somebody on my right now.
On the floor.
No, I
On
had
the
to.
plate.
The first thing
Yeah,
I do
on
when
the
I
plate.
get up is
There.
get a little more bath going.
all right. Now, as you guys finish up your morning routines
Oh wait.
and come down the stairs, you
Oh,
see
that
the
actually felt
bartender.
really
Looks like he hasn't moved from his spot as he's kind of cleaning the table, the bar table.
You do breakfast here?
Yeah. What would you guys like?
Porridge, eggs, sausage.
I mean,
As he goes back and he looks behind the curtain. Yeah, I can do that. Everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
set up, please.
You can leave me out.
It kind of goes in the back. You hear.
Oh,
Then you
working
hear
something.
that. Yell.
I saw a chicken.
You hear.
Yeah, chicken is the Aladdin.
All I imagine is if you were to look behind the curtain, all you do is you sit there and you see him as fucking eggs are dropping down, kind of like that Robin Williams in the movie freaking Hook, where he's sitting there.
I love God.
As you hear eggs kind of sizzling on something hot, you can sit there and smell the wasp of bacon and porridge being made. It takes probably about probably about 10 or 15 minutes for him to come out with a full round of food and start setting it down on the table.
Hey, that's good
She
ticket
said
times for
thank you.
$10.
She appreciated it.
So, you guys are heading out to go do adventurous stuff? Is that what the day holds?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell them what we're doing.
Don't even
I
know
would
what you're doing.
say absolutely not, but I'm lying through my teeth.
So that's okay. Everyone here kind of lies and speaks the truth all at the same time.
Because a lie is a comfortable truth.
Exactly. Sometimes it makes you feel secure. Like me wanting to be a dancer.
I will get to dance.
I can get my plate and get up and leave. And
Well, not everyone likes a good waltz. As he goes back to cleaning.
once I'm done, I'm not trying to rush anybody. So if anybody has anything they want to do, but, Zoran's gonna not come all the way into the end, but he's gonna open the door and say, "I'm leaving now."
Are you going to the temple?
Yes.
I'll come with. Grab my plate.
As we're like starting to like gear up to get ready to go to the temple, like, well, I mean, you definitely don't have to go to the Thieves Guild anymore.
Did you
I wish
kill
I'd
them all?
And why is that?
And then
I'm going to, while he's doing that, I am looking over there to see if I can perceive, like, because I'm not going to assume he's insane. I'm going to assume there's something invisible, like an imp or something hiding, like sitting on his shoulder. So I'm attempting to perceive something invisible.
Sure.
Like dust out of place, something,
Sure.
I might have a tiny chance. 16.
16. Is there anything on your shoulder?
there's one.
There is.
Not necessarily on his shoulder, but beside him, like he has an invisible servant or something. I want to see if he's talking to something invisible. Since I have no other means to
Opposed with
detect.
deception.
Sure.
You can attempt deception.
18.
18 for insight.
Ooh.
I had to roll that. I'm not that good at it.
Uh,
Trained, but I'm not
It's
wise.
magical guidance.
you can tell that as far as what you can tell from this world, there's nothing there.
Yeah, okay.
But I 100%
Believe.
am talking to something.
Okay.
How is it talking back?
After
Just moving
after
closer
having,
to the insane end of the spectrum here. I wasn't going to assume that to start off.
after having a full conversation,
To roll for magic.
I go ahead and tell them that we don't have to go to the thieves' camp because I went last night, and tell them all the information that I learned about the Holy Mother and the City Lord Guard.
They didn't already know that themselves. They're
They
the
didn't tell,
town's
they
thieves
didn't tell
guild.
us. The guard didn't tell us.
Thieves Guild
Wait.
knew about it.
And about the fight for this particular item, and how the Holy Mother sent it away.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's telling us the truth?
Sure.
Wait.
Could we just met this.
Guidance. No, wait, I think I got rid of it. No, I have it still. It's a new day.
You roll that and a
The
d4.
D4. Okay.
Okay.
Guidance.
I said, you're gonna do great, kid.
So you, insight, and then add.
19.
Just so y'all know, guidance is a reaction. So you
Or
don't have to
did you
cast it ahead of time. You just, when somebody has failed a check, you can go guidance like that.
Oh.
So you don't have to. And you pick the skill it applies to, and it applies that skill if you concentrate for the next minute.
Awesome.
So it only applies to one particular roll, but it can apply multiple times as long as you keep concentrating.
Yeah, I just figure while we're sitting here and everybody's eating.
Yeah, it's one that it's an improvement on, not necessarily improvement because it can go either way.
What
but
does your spell look like?
Guidance?
Yeah, what does it look like?
I pat her on the back and I'm like, you're gonna do great, kid, but I wipe so much dirt. It's so much filth. You really got this. You're gonna knock this out of the park.
Was yours just a sticky note that says "guide me"?
Slaps it on the back.
I think I like that more.
What? You cast guidance too?
I was mostly just fooling, but kinda, yeah.
You have it?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's yours look like?
I'm really trying to think that through because I can't even think of what guidance.
I can picture
is.
I can picture your guidance. You're
Yeah,
a divorced
go ahead.
older man. You're just just a grunt to look at the guy like this
Something
is disappointment, meaning you should succeed at this.
Brazil.
He told you.
I know, she don't know.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
With guidance, 21.
Wait, you have guidance?
So
No,
it sounded
guidance.
sounded
Oh,
odd.
you gave Pharaoh guidance.
Yes. You
Pharaoh?
grunted at
Is
him.
that right?
I don't know. I haven't
Who
figured
did
out
you
what
give
his name
guidance
was.
to?
But
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
Yeah,
Pharaoh.
okay.
Yeah, he gave me
Yeah.
guidance.
I stay out of the guidance board.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't know we were doing that.
close. I had it down.
Bartender's like,
It sounds like he's telling the truth. But from what you told us is that
We
this
just have to go on
is
what he said then.
a power struggle within the town.
he eats a bacon.
Power struggle within the town between the two factions, and that the
Factions have been at it the whole time we've been here.
Holy Mother sent the item that we have been looking for, the
Chess.
chest, sent it away. And then,
Like after it was stolen, or
like, stole it herself and sent it away so that the other faction can get a hold of it.
so what they stole is fake.
And then
She gave it
to tell you
people
guys
to
about
steal it?
Jeff.
She gave it to two young individuals, not of the Thieves Guild.
Right. So the ones that the
Oh,
girls
so
were
she had it
looking for.
spirited away. Somehow.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I tell you guys about Jeff.
It sounds like we're gonna pick sides on this one, so which is okay.
So,
Need to know we're picking sides.
Very torn.
So we're going to church.
That's my plan.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're kidding.
Have a good one.
I might
I fall in line to go to church.
Ain't no
I
way.
gotta stand up.
I fall in line to follow him, but I don't go into the church. I
all right.
sit at
As you
cafe across the
guys,
street.
as you guys,
Sip
Yeah.
tea.
Before we
definitely
leave,
join
can
you.
I go into the
Yeah.
kitchen and wander in the kitchen just for a second?
yeah.
Are there any bags that are labeled flour?
Yeah.
Can I try to take one?
Take a whole bag of flour.
How big is the bag?
About as big as you are.
87
It's bigger than
pounds.
Oh, no. With the number of customers he gets, it's probably like a pound.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have
Well,
that.
no, if you went to
A little
Costco
zippy.
and he doesn't use it that
You
often.
got that 500. He's got the 50-pound bag up there.
I'll just take it.
It's your size.
Use Druidcraft and like grow a few little large like frond leaves and just quickly like weave them into like a little satchel and just get a handful of flour.
Sure.
Sneak back out.
All right. As you see
He's
this
never-
little mechanical druid kind of.
Do we see him looking ghosty coming out?
Leaving bear prints of
Yeah.
flour in the, on the boards.
That was the whole. It's like, I think he looks good.
As you all head outside, this is what you see.
Oh. We got my home match. It's the same bag.
Man, I can't see shit.
I just got my glasses.
No, it's the same thing, but blurrier.
doesn't go that way on
Mine
mine.
cleared out.
Mine's clear.
You just gotta adjust
Might wanna
it in and
refresh
out.
Zoom in, zoom in.
Zoom in or zoom out?
I zoomed
I
out.
zoomed in. I zoomed in so
Zoom
far.
out.
I can see everything now.
Oh, okay.
My eyes have never been this.
I'm not sure. That's so weird that worked.
Huh. Yeah.
The atoms.
That
I
actually
can
works.
see the atoms.
Okay,
This
this
is
is
how you
not the
see the
same
world?
thing.
The map is different.
The town is different.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Now everything looks kind of like a stone in sheet shell kind of
Resort town?
facade. Yeah. Sheet shell.
Wandered in the.
Oh, so
We
complete.
wandered in the
theme
surf
change.
side. Oh my god. What do we do?
So, we were given a map when we got here by Jeff. Opening up said map, does it
Yeah.
change as well? Okay.
Oh, that's rad.
Do we see on the map? Do we see the Temple of the Mist Mother?
You see the Starlit Archive now.
Okay. So,
So where were we?
We were at the Gilded
Gilded
Veil,
Veil?
So
but that building is no longer there.
is the saloon still behind us?
As you all turn around, the saloon is no longer there.
Man, I'm really glad
Son
I
of
didn't
a
leave
bitch.
any of my stuff in there.
We all tripping.
I told
Yes.
you, this Jeff guy, super weird.
I don't think Jeff did this.
I'm thinking
Okay,
this is
well
the
I can
town.
tell you, I can guarantee you that there is nothing that you have done that Jeff has not told somebody about.
How can you guarantee that?
So nothing.
But we haven't done anything.
What have you told me?
I haven't told anyone anything.
Yeah, what did you give in exchange for all that information that you got?
I gave my reputation.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
That's you're not.
He uses
You're not me.
he uses street cred.
So
Do y'all want to go to the archive, or do we?
No, he was
Because
here before us.
Thieves are thieves, you know. How did I know where to go before I got here? It's all the same stuff.
Reading the sign to get there.
Well, I mean, you'd have to be able to read it, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Talking to you is very difficult, and sometimes not saying that you're difficult,
Oh, I'm definitely.
but
I'll
talking
say
to
it.
you is difficult.
You're difficult.
What
And
are
we're-
you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna get. I'm like 5'9", 5'10".
Oh, I'm
So
definitely, like,
yeah,
staring.
so
I'm
I'm like
definitely
getting
staring.
down to. I'm like,
They're like, we see any wildlife in this town? Bugs, birds, anything?
we saw
Yeah.
the horses.
No, we saw a weird horse.
Technically, he only saw the weird horse.
I saw the weird horse.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah.
spying, but I didn't tell
Yeah,
anybody I was spying.
there's like bugs flying around. There's seagulls, or what look like seagulls, over by the port, the harbor. You can sit there and see, creatures kind of off in the wood line, kind of popping their heads out. Maybe some, what you would assume to be like cats, maybe roaming around the town. Every
Gordon
now and
is
then
very
you'll see
preoccupied.
what looks to be like a dog kind of
Are
bamf
you still carrying the bag of
from
flowers?
alleyway to
Or
alleyway.
is it like in you now?
Hands free.
Oh.
It's inside.
Jesus Christ.
How are we still en route to what the church would have, where the church would have been? Do we know now that it's not the church any longer?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on the. It's so the map.
We see it on the map, but
and it's-
have we physically seen it? Like,
No,
do
no,
we
no,
trust?
Probably not.
I don't think that I would
We haven't even
trust the
started walking
map.
yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The
We
map
just
that
know what
changes.
was
Those
behind
two
us
are in
isn't
front.
there
I'm
anymore.
like.
Yeah, I think if
middle
I were to
back.
walk outside and the map looked different, I would be like, oh, that's weird. You're right, but I wouldn't be like, it's absolutely the whole town now is different. It's my first night there.
Yeah,
Why would I believe that in one night?
Well,
See,
Lord
these
will say to
decorations are
Lester.
different. Like the entire
Yeah, I know it
facade.
all. Yeah.
The theme is all different.
Lord will say to Lester, "Hey, it's not a church anymore," and then start walking towards the Starlit Archive.
Alright, as you all start making your way, you can see a lot more people out. There's vendors, there's people kind of talking and whispering in alleyways, and people on the street carrying goods back and forth. It's not a bustling little town, but it is a very active one, from what you can tell. You can see what looks to be like farmers kind of getting up and going out with their tools off to, you assume, fields. As you guys make your way over to the Starlit Archive, it takes you guys probably about a 5-10 minute walk from where you guys are. You do pass a very eccentric looking catacomb entrance that on your map says hidden entrance. It's almost kind of glowing and shiny, maybe even beckoning.
Maybe misnamed?
As you walk by, you can kind of hear whispers of enticing, sweet, almost sensual in some natures, and greedy in another, as you hear, "Come to me."
I'm not going in that hole.
I didn't want to be in the hole so bad.
Laura's gonna say,
Go in there.
I'm not-
Leave me alone.
I'm not stupid, nor am I being charmed by this. But he goes and starts walking towards it.
Miss
If it's
Eleanor.
a charm check, I'll make a charm
Do you
check.
do any of you get close to it?
I'm
Sure.
gonna try to stop Eleanor from going into the
We have a
glowing
job.
hole.
Let's go do our job. We can do this. It's going to be here at least for the next
that-
day.
Miss, this will at least be here long enough for us to get down to the temple.
We don't know that. Miss keeps changing. The temple's not here. It's the Starlight Archive.
I mean, she's not wrong.
What if this takes us back to the other place?
But what if it doesn't?
Can I, like, grab a bug
Uh-huh.
and then cast Speak with Animals and ask the bug what's in the tunnel I want to go in?
Mm-hmm. The bug kind of looks at you and kind of is confused for a moment, and then kind of does like it's a caterpillar. It kind of like sits up and kind of looks at you, and you see it almost like it crossed its arms and kind of. How do I get out of the deal? Huh?
What do you need, you weird little dude?
How about some nice leaves to munch on? You know what I mean? Huh?
I know what you mean.
Hey, man.
And so Warden has been like speaking to
Cast
animals,
leaves.
ritual cast. Been talking to all the other animals like all along the way, but and not really asking for information or anything, just kind of like chatting, learning about what they do. But he'll perk up at this. And
Yeah, because it's ritual cast. For
Please,
me, too.
please tell me I can't see the bug that they're talking to, so I think they're talking to themselves too.
I don't know.
Can you
You're as
speak
big as a
bug?
bug.
I don't know. What's your passive?
What's your passive?
Are you speaking bug?
You have a good passive. You probably knows the caterpillar.
Probably don't.
I mean, did you pick it up, or is it still like?
Yeah, that's-
We both sound like my white noise machine from last night.
I do, however,
14.
look at you with just all perplexion. Like, you do. Alright,
So,
strange and unusual. my
So,
friend.
with a 14, you don't see.
Hell no.
You just see them kind of bent down, kind of like talking to the ground a little bit. Well, not really Warden. Warden's almost like.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
He's like
Time
my.
we're doing that,
Yeah.
we're discussing about the importance of this hidden entrance.
so you do you druid
Yeah,
craft?
Druidcraft, like a little clump of my most nutritious leaves that I can produce.
Okay. As he sits there and he kind of looks at it, and he's just like, "Yeah, that'll do. That'll do really good."
It's menthol.
I don't know what that means. Okay.
Oh, God.
Caterpillar's got a weird
I
name.
just went in a lot of bad directions. That's all I'm saying.
As the caterpillar kind of looks up at you. Yeah, so down there, bad juju for non-holy people. Okay?
I choose not to eat the caterpillar. I was gonna eat the caterpillar after this conversation, but that was good information. I'm not eating it.
He sits there and he grabs the leaves and he kind of like holds them and he kind of skitters and hops off on your hand.
Bye, little dude.
Later, asshole.
Crazy kind of caterpillar in the middle of the street. I mean, no. That's
Hey man, you're crazy in the middle of the street.
to each their own. This logo is crooked.
Mm-hmm.
So
You are crazy in the middle of the street.
you're the one talking about. Nope, I'm not going in there.
Ernie, what are you saying?
As you all kind of walk off, you hear a faint hint of laughter that almost sounds melodious, and also at the same time like a trickling, babbling brook. As you guys continue to walk off.
Turn it off.
I really want to go
It's not
into
sneaky
that
time
entrance.
anymore. That's not me.
As you guys make it to the Starlit Archive, it is a grand-looking library of a building, almost that of like a medieval castle style. As you guys get closer to it, it has stained glass windows, and there is an individual out there sweeping the proverbial porch. And dressed in what looks to be like very loose-fitting clothes, that of like a monk's robes, if you will, as they are standing out there. Ah, welcome, welcome. Are you here to seek guidance from the archive?
We were looking for the temple.
The temple
I guess it's not here today.
here today?
That's where it was on the map yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Oh, that's even crazier.
the archive itself
cool.
holds all sorts of knowledge and has quite a bit of
Are you
things to impart on.
Are you missing a relic or anything that was stolen?
Oh, a relic. I mean, we had quite a few relics, but we did have one go missing recently. A couple days ago, actually. Well, this is nothing to concern yourselves with. If you're looking for knowledge.
Was it
For
in
sure.
a chest? And I'm gonna describe what the guards describe.
I don't know if it was in a chest. It was on display right here in the archives. We have quite a big setup for various artifacts and things of notable past that have been excavated throughout the land. We're not a major city, but we are quite fond of finding things that have been buried long deep.
I would love to go in this way.
That entrance is sounding more and more.
The bug hole? No.
Miss,
I can't go
can't
in
we
the bug hole.
cannot go in there.
I mean, you could.
If
You can
he
look
doesn't
back
want to
and
go in
say-
there,
It feels important.
About what?
They said it's bad.
Well-
It's,
Something
it wouldn't
is
go
telling
in
me
there
it's
unless you're
I walk
a
up the
holy
steps.
person.
And then
Bad for y'all.
Yeah, no, I would very much like to go.
As he kind of puts the broom off to the side, he pulls out
Unless they're
a
smart guy,
keychain, fumbles through it for a second, finds the key, unlocks the door, and opens it up. As it opens, inside is what looks to be like a grand library. There's an elderly woman all the way into the back, sitting on what looks to be like a tower of books, sitting on top with a giant book, kind of open-faced. She has plush pillows all around her. You can see that it just has rows and rows of books going up 2 stories, with catwalks that go all around the building. There's a nice chandelier that are lit with more mystical means, not candle, as you walk in. Everything's wood, kind of oak stained, and has a very nice sheen to the
Rub
floorboards.
my finger
Oh,
on
that's
everything
the-
as we walk by.
I asked the guy who opened the door. I said, "Where was the relic that was recently missing on display at?"
Oh yes, come. As he
Follow
walks
him.
in, he kind of walks up to the center of the room and he bows. Oh, great mother of archives. Hi, we have guests. As she stands up, or not really stands up, just lifts her head and looks at you all. She's Mistborn. Her eyes are cataraxed over as she, very well, my child. Please guide them. As she kind of puts her head back down and starts reading again. Yes, this way. He shows you to a small corner of a room that had a not so secure velvet robe that was
Can't go over there. Can't do it.
that
It's
is
my one
blocked
weakness.
off.
How'd you know?
You can see on the right, it looks like an old tool of some sort, maybe even a weapon. It has a handle and what looks to be like a very interesting chunk of metal attached to it, deformed and kind of melted, if you will. On the other side, it's kind of like a three-paned window, outcropping, and then on the right-hand side, it has what looks to be like a very elegant-looking comb. It's made of a very interesting ivory or bone substance, and then in the middle, it looks like there was like a mannequin head that is standing there, and whatever was sitting on top of it is what is missing. Yes, this was the item right here. Trying to remember what it was.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
wait,
looking
there's a
for
placard.
nameplates
Hold
and
on.
stuff. Yeah, I'm like looking for plates and placards and.
As he sits there and tells you it was. I have notes again.
God.
It is the Veil of Endless Whispers. Supposedly a relic left by the Lady of the Mist herself. It is a gossamer, thin shroud of shimmering mist, cool to the touch and seeming weightless. When held, it flutters in the breeze, and it isn't, that isn't there and glows faintly in the moonlight. It hums softly of forgotten tongues and voices of ancient deceivers and hidden truths. Supposedly, that's what they said. But I'm not a person who digs up artifacts. I just clean and make sure everything is spotless. But if you'd like, we have many books to peruse and read at your leisure.
Do you have any books about that veil?
I am not sure. I unfortunately don't know how to read. But I enjoy watching others who can.
I'm leaving.
Didn't you just read us a plaque?
No, he recited something that he's probably memorized.
It's
so
real.
But he had to look for the plaque before he could do it.
He needed a prompt.
That was a lot of character.
Had a little exclamation point next to it.
He hit a button next to it, sort of it played, and it was in his voice.
The X button.
That's right.
And behind him, you hear somebody like whispering what to say, and he just says it out loud and hit recording.
Because I can hear your fucking music.
How many people came in? Did everybody come in?
I went in.
All the time.
I would have.
Yeah, let's go in.
Yeah.
Constant.
Now I'm leaving.
Oh,
Those
you
places
don't
weird.
want to read any of the books?
Oh no, I'm gonna look around.
I was talking to your friend who's walking away.
Stopped dead in my
He
tracks.
can't read either.
Just grab one off the shelf upside down on purpose.
As
Do
you,
you
open
have-
it, as you open it upside down, the words are upside right.
Ooh.
Damn it! You want to know what it says?
Daddy.
Sure.
All right. As you open the book, it says pause the music. Apparently.
Never going
Gotcha.
to give.
Pause.
You've been.
It's been you.
Oh, you said pause the music, so I did.
Be sure to drink.
Joe.
It
Drink your
says
fantasy oval tea.
so. You read it.
Yeah.
This is what it says. To the one who remembers what must be forgotten.
Oh
the
my
son
god,
of-
got him!
The tide is turning and the fog no longer obeys. You left something behind in the place that never was. You will not know the path until the shadow finds it. Follow the sea that breathes without water. Truth, or trust only the lie that feels true. You before you changed.
No. I turn around, I point at everybody. No.
Damn it!
What did it say?
What did the book say?
You know what it said.
I'm gonna
He can't
Do,
read it.
pick
do
it
you
up.
want to?
Is it the same
Do
thing?
you want to
Yeah.
find like the magazine section?
I'm gonna.
Is there a spine on it that like gives an indication of what the book is?
There is a spine. There's nothing written on it. All the books, now that you kind of look a little closer, even though some of the books are different colored, they're all the same.
I'd like to grab
Don't
another
rip
book
the page out.
and open another book.
I don't want it.
Same.
Don't want it.
While they're doing that, I would like to approach the.
Who the fuck keeps pausing it?
I'm
I
sorry, what-
swear I'm
What
gonna
did?
fucking kill
What was the name of the?
I don't have that sort of power.
Not me, man.
Or
So my
authority.
phone's not connected to it.
Did anybody catch the name of the lady that he talked
Right.
to?
The mistress.
Listen to Spring
Something. Sorry, I missed it.
Farm.
What's up?
What was
The
the
lady
name?
of
What was the name of the lady who was in charge of the archive?
How did
talked
he
to?
address her when?
Yeah, how did he
came
address
in?
her?
And he nodded.
The lady of the archive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted her name for my notes.
Great mother of
Great mother of the archive.
I just wanted her name for my
think
notes.
it's-
So I'm
Great
gonna
mother of the archive. Sounds good.
I'm gonna approach her and stand there silently.
What told you to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to her and pull out my note and look up at her and say, "Ma'am."
And she kind of looks up. Yes.
Do you know anything about this? And I'm gonna hold the note up.
As you are sitting there holding it up, you feel the paper kind of pull from your hand as it floats up to her as she grabs it and looks at it. Oh. Oh. As she kind of leans over, and as she does, her face changes through the mist. It kind of gives this ethereal witch kind of haggard face that kind of pushes through, almost changing as that goes through into like the mouth and gaping maw of a dragon as it kind of stops just beyond her pedestal where she's reading. Did you have dreams, boy?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it seems like someone's calling you for a job.
Who?
Well, who owns these lands? Who runs the mischievous gambit and games of the trickery and deception?
Jeff.
The Miss Mother herself.
Damn.
Is it just you who received this message?
No.
He's still
Oh, no, honey,
visibly
we all
grumpy
received
in the
it.
corner.
No, you received it as well.
I don't
Sure did.
admit to that.
Well, it seems you all have been fated by the Miss Mother herself to come to these lands. I wish you luck, as you'll need it. She weaves a very hard game.
Well, then my second question is, where do you think we should go to find out what she wanted? 'Cause that's not who I thought called me here.
Well, it might be in line with different aspects of what you're seeking. It might hold answers, it might hold deception, but what she wants, she gets in the end. I can tell you this from experience. I've seen many of people who don't play her game. She can be a 9-year-old child, sometimes throwing a tantrum, but she does get what she wants. And the people that follow the game and play the rules get what they want. I would say this. If you are here in this town, then you should probably speak to speak to some lady.
I'll take you in a second.
Speak to the lady to the lady of Lady Savalas, the unseen, as she might have more information on why you're here.
Where can we find Lady Savalas?
Oh, well,
She's the
she's
one
in the Veiled Keep, the Veiled Keeper's heart.
I got blinded.
Oh, except it's the right hide on the stairs.
But you don't have to take my word for it. You can do whatever you like. I think you already have the clues that you need to find the answers you seek, at least here. Your overall purpose in the game,
Die.
I don't know.
Well,
I have a question.
I have many answers.
What's that hidden entrance?
yeah, it's not very hidden. It's glowing.
Well, and she goes and she pulls a book telekinetically off of the shelf and she kind of opens it up and flips. I would say it would be the map trying to tell you where you should probably go.
So we got. Y'all have letters that are telling you where to go. Y'all have maps that are telling you where to go.
And we have bugs telling us where not to.
As she kind of reads
I trust
a few
bugs.
things off of the book,
Me too.
and then she closes it, and as she closes it, you can see what looks to be like salt water kind of drip from the pages as she closes it and sits it down.
Moist boys.
Can we find the regent here? In this Veilport?
You talking about Lady Sylvanas?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's over.
Yeah, she's on the map
Veil
at the bottom.
She's
There's
on the Veil Keep.
Oh.
Bellkeeper's Earth.
It's just
Well,
Which is on the way to the hidden entrance.
I don't. Please,
But we can get there without going
ma'am,
by the hidden
please.
entrance.
ma'am.
Some of us can't go in the hidden entrance.
Why not?
I will not go.
We got two different pieces of paper telling us what to do. The map was dropped by somebody that is less than trustworthy.
Yes, but
I don't mind.
I think we're all a little less than trustworthy.
Speak for yourself.
I'm speaking for you.
Yeah, that really threw me off. the
If you start talking like him, like mimicking him, I'm gonna die laughing.
look, I'm gonna go to the hearth first, and
That's where I would go.
then check the map where it wants us to go. Because they might end up being in the same place, but if we go into the hidden entrance, we might miss our chance to talk to.
Wait, I don't think the map is telling us to go.
That's what she just said.
No, she said the note is telling us.
No, she
said the map was telling us to go
is
to the
telling
hidden
us.
entrance.
And the map was shining and saying hidden entrance.
Oh, I thought it just said hidden entrance above the entrance.
It was like a quest marker in the video game. I was just
I
trying
was
not
like-
to metagame
I was like, oh, it says hidden
I
entrance
kept telling
above
the
the
two
entrance.
exclamation
Okay.
marks above the
it. I was like, I just don't want to do that.
Yeah,
At least
I
the
think
question
it's
were,
exclamation points.
if we go talk to
I do-
Lady Sylvanas, at most we can, at least we can get more information.
I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Or rest.
She might like you. Pragmatic and very capable, from what I can tell.
Man, he doesn't like many women right now. Please don't tell him that.
Even more so, she might like you.
It
You should
seems
tell him
like
that.
our
He's very
chances
angry.
to speak with people
Does she
that
like
we need to
angry
speak
men?
with is
Don't.
contingent on the town staying the town. So it might be a good idea to go talk to the lady
Try to
in the
stay
keep.
together. We should just go to the place where we can all go.
I'm not arguing, you guys. I'm here to follow.
If you want to go in there later, we'll stay
I'm
out here
saying
and cheer
that my
you
gut
on.
is telling me that we need to go into the hidden entrance. I'm not saying that we need to go in the hidden entrance.
Who
Above
else
table,
wants
I'm just terrified of going in.
Oh no, I'm
A bug
Ryan
don't
wants to go in that
Yeah,
area.
Kyle wants to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I can't wait.
Well, you could go in there. I don't know if the rest of us should. I guess I can only speak for myself. I'm not holy.
I'm not saying that a bug is alive.
I'm
Who
not
said you had to be
but
holy?
The bug.
The bug. The
Charlie.
caterpillar.
Who?
Okay,
What's his
so
name?
Charlie.
Oh,
Charlie the
Charlie, okay.
caterpillar. Everybody knows that.
Charlie have a really strong concept of holy?
Hey,
His concept of holy is a caterpillar.
I
Probably
don't think
literal.
that caterpillars
Please.
probably
Spider
should
just
be
crawls
done.
across my face. So like, I don't know. I try to listen to the bugs.
You also eat them.
They're delicious.
They'll probably tell you whatever you want to hear.
Right, don't eat me. Nah, I'm good right now.
Alright,
Thank you,
save it for
man.
later.
Appreciate it.
Get back in there.
Push it back in. Gross.
Like crawls up into a molar. So what are you guys doing?
To the hearth.
The wharf.
You want
The
to go?
wharf?
Wharf?
The hearth.
No, the
Or
hearth.
Veilkeeper's hearth.
Go keep the hearth.
All right. As you
So we're
guys,
gonna go the back way.
you're gonna go the back way.
Well, the Starlight Archive,
this way?
there's a little,
Along the
like,
coast?
you can
Yeah,
shoot
that's what I
right
was
from the Starlight Archive
As you guys walk
to this
through,
road and skip the hidden.
as you walk past the grass and
let me
back
think.
parts of some buildings, you can see what look to be like little kids playing and frolicking.
Follicky.
Frolicking.
They're follicles everywhere.
I
As,
don't know what's
as
coming
they're
out of this
as
follicle.
they're playing with these
My kind of
these
kids.
weird looking little cat-like creatures,
Oh, God.
as you
But
kind of
not cats, because you said cat.
yeah, as you kind of get closer, you see the cat kind of look at you as it disappears
Can we comprehend duty then?
into the mist. After a few moments, you see a dog kind of running and barking in the direction of where the cat went, and then disappear as well.
Sweet. You said the dogs blink, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
As you guys make it over to the hearth, you can see it is a pretty grand looking building. It has a very steep looking entrance walkway up to the door. Double doors. It has a pull lever for a gong or bell of some sort. It's a black oak looking door. The outside of the building is like that shale kind of resort style home. As you guys walk up,
Okay.
as you pull it, you hear ding dong, ding dong. After a few moments, the door opens and a very well dressed Mistborn kind of looks at you. Can I help you?
I sure hope so.
Me
We're
too.
looking for
Lady
Like
Sabas.
the boss.
Oh, are you? Sorry, did you guys say your names?
Yeah.
Nope.
You can
Not
call
bad.
me Lester.
Lester.
Lester Green, baby.
Excellent. Yes, come in. As he opens the door and lets you all in. As you come in, he takes your coats if you have them.
I'll say, I don't care if what's here.
As he kind of takes them, and he walks over to the corner of the room, and there's a coat hanger right there. As he kind of takes the coats, he just drops them on the floor.
That's all there's damage.
Turns around and walks over to you. I will let the mistress know that you are here. Lester, right? I think she was expecting you. As he turns around and walks off with a brisk pace, almost unnatural in some ways.
Do you know
After-
her, Lester?
I don't really know anybody.
And
I kind of just got here. Go ahead. I'm telling you the truth. Pass or fail.
After a few moments, you guys are then escorted into a grand stateroom that has a very nice desk, fireplace
I touch
place in the back, pictures of her, a very regal-looking elf. If anyone had to guess, you would think highborn, high elf. After a few moments, the doors open up and you can see she comes in. It almost looks like she kind of gracefully flows into the room as she kind of walks in. Yes, the adventurers. Brazil.
It's not a name. We don't have a person with us.
Hey!
I don't know who you've been talking to. There's not a Brazil with us. Is she pretty? Is she pretty?
Did you not see the picture on the Discord?
It's in the
NPCs.
mail for NPCs.
Oh, that was.
First one.
As she kind of goes over to her desk and sits down.
Memory of a goldfish.
What's up? Oh. As she kind of waves you all to sit, even though Lester was probably already sitting.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fair.
As she does, well, the adventurers. Yes, I'm so glad that you were able to.
Top. All the way up. Sorry, go ahead.
Huh? Oh.
As you all were able to make it here. Please tell me you are going to be able to retrieve my item?
Now, I was told.
I'm not liking this already.
Please
not talk no more.
I was told that the Mist Mother sent it.
Well, I will deal with that on my own. Now, who else would like to speak?
I don't think you can shut me up, man.
So, you're looking for assistance to find an item?
That is correct.
Okay, and
Did
is
you
the
not
item
read
in
the
the
missive?
chest? No, we didn't get a missive. We got a note.
Oh, a note.
That.
As she kind of grabs it and looks at it.
That's what I said.
That is not my note.
Yeah, so... But you were expecting us?
Yes, the guard captain didn't give you my note.
No.
She was expecting
Oh,
Lester.
and then we'll take the guard captain's card out of her bag. We got this.
Yes, did you not read the back of the card?
Nope, so sorry, I just picked it up. I will now read the back of the card. Just...
On the back of the card, it says, from Lady Sylvanas, request your assistance as you are new to the island. She has a task fitting a group such as yourselves.
I'm
gonna
sit down.
Read that over Eleanor's shoulder and damn, and then turn around to leave.
Okay.
Let's sit down.
All right. That is quite an interesting paperweight you have.
It's not a paperweight.
Now,
Fine, paperweight.
it talks impressive.
That is a wondrous
You
creation,
walked out
madam.
of the room.
I said I turned to leave.
So
And then she insulted my friend.
Is paperweight an insult? Doesn't sound
he
like
does hold paper. Are you holding any paper down?
He has a
made a
note.
wood.
Yeah.
Not at the moment.
This lady,
like to make
lots
a
of things are made of wood that aren't paperweight.
She's attempting to rob you of your autonomy.
Anyways, so
my preferred pronoun is he, not it. Thank you.
interesting. Kind of intelligent too. Do you want a job?
Absolutely not.
I do. Don't fall
You
into
do?
This trappings of society.
Can we get to the note, ma'am?
Yes. Sorry, got distracted. So many things going on in my head. So, item was taken from the temple. Supposedly, apparently, absconded with by the mother. I will deal with her. That being said, I need this item as it has some proclivities here. And question. You all can see the people here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. All right. Excellent. Just making sure. You haven't seen anything weird yet, have you?
Define weird.
Everything
weird.
You're not anything
looks
not
around the
weird.
party.
Well, yeah, just the usual things. Yeah, you know, people that are there but aren't there, things moving, buildings disappearing, nothing like that, right?
You're
Definitely,
checking
yes.
boxes.
All of the above.
No, the
Yeah, I was looking
temple.
for a church. It's gone.
Completely weird here.
What would be the concern?
Almost mad, if you will.
Aren't you in charge of here?
Oh yes, of course. Completely in charge.
So what happens to the buildings? You know what? I don't want to get into it.
Exactly. Now you understand my
I want to
frustration
know.
as she breaks a pencil. Not sorry. So, I would just like you all to find said item and return it to me, as it's a dear, long-lost family heirloom that I would like to have returned.
What does it do?
Well, it's actually a nice head garment. It covers your face and supposedly lets you sleep very well. And that is what I want.
Insight.
What did we
Sure.
get?
If it was a
I
family
don't believe it.
heirloom, why was it in the temple?
Oh man, why'd you jump?
Why didn't your family already have possession of it?
We did. We loaned it to the church.
22.
22. Parts are true. Parts seem not true. What parts?
Was it? Could I notice that there was a bit untruth when she said it was a family heirloom, or when I asked her what it does?
Yes.
Got it.
So what are we getting out of this?
Well, a couple of things. How about some gold? As adventurers like gold.
Sold.
There's always one. And
Yeah, he's ours.
how about some information and maybe an actual, God honest map that will lead you to further inlands of the Mistreach.
That sounds better than gold to me.
Could we have the map now to help us?
I'd rather give you the gold first.
But the gold's not going to assist us in finding this.
No, I'm talking outside of the city.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what she said to other places outside of
Oh,
Fairport.
got it.
Where should we look?
Well, I would probably pick the big scary dungeon, but other than that...
You mean the hidden one?
Oh, is that what it's calling itself now? I mean, yes, that one.
Would you like to see the map now?
No.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Mine's bigger.
Have you seen?
I just look at you.
She just looks at you. She just looks at you and she goes, "Have you seen the mischanged things before?"
Oh yeah.
Good.
Don't stop.
Excellent. I'm going to shove your face in it later. It might make you handsome.
Push my eye back in. Whoa!
You might want to get that healed.
No. I don't trust a healer.
Why would the Miss Mother want to mess with you?
Well, she and I, not on amicable terms, if you will. She's more about spreading lies and deceit, and I want truth and justice. The guard captain is with me, and we feel that to ensure the safety of this town and hopefully change some of the proclivities here, that we can change people's mindsets, if you will.
I definitely perk up a bit when I hear truth and justice. I'm just,
A little bit more attentive.
Yeah.
She's just looking at you like, okay, very well. So, what say you?
Well, ma'am, we were told. Yes, I like it. You inspired me last week. That maybe not all of us are allowed to go in this secret entrance.
It's tough, man.
Oh.
You were sold on gold. Shut the fuck up.
how about? Why can't you guys go in there? Just asking out of curiosity.
Not a big fan
Yeah,
of all this
explain
stuff.
that.
Like a
Oh,
caterpillar.
holy affinity not.
So
Is it
Like,
just
not
me or
these
just
kind of
you?
I mean,
holes.
you see me, I'm a goblin.
And
So
we
I'm not.
have many types here, and I don't even know if you're really. And she kind of goes to try and touch you.
Please don't. Bless your heart.
Ooh,
No.
hit her with the southern
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
Kind of
I know what that means in Goblin.
Ooh.
Yeah, Zoran like.
Glad we're,
Right.
glad we're both there for
Just a
that.
quick question.
Oof.
You all see her, right?
See who?
Exactly.
No.
Okay, so. Don't like holy.
Holy moly.
Well,
Medical
she
term.
kind of she kind of stands up and walks over to her bookshelf. Click, and a door opens as she kind of looks around
Alright.
and goes inside.
Tuck
Comes
that
back
into
out
memory.
with a little chest, and she opens it up. You can see what looks to be like rings inside there as she's kind of flipping through. This one should work. You're not. You're not deadly evil, are you?
Well, I don't think I am.
Well, then good. This won't outright kill you or make you want to kill everyone else. As she hands you this ring.
Recklessly put it on instantly.
As you recklessly put it on, you can see the gem that's on it was a.
Quick,
Get out!
can we get a description of how you recklessly consume the ring?
Yeah, how do you recklessly put it on?
While she's holding it,
Oh god, he's just jamming his fingers into
there's
the
a chance
other
I
ring.
could miss.
I imagine you probably did miss.
Hey, whoa, got it.
Instead of her bringing the ring to the finger, he's bringing the finger to the ring.
Hey, come here, stop. Let me in. All right, whoa!
As you put the ring on, the gem that's on it is crystal clear. As you put it on, you see it change color.
Can you keep anything clean?
No.
It turns a sickly
tried it.
greenish black.
Ugh.
Perfect. Matches my fingernails.
That should prevent any holy affinity from hurting you. As she kind of looks at you, I would not stand too close to someone who is of the darker alignments. As she kind of looks over at Laura. Or, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm listening. Slow loud.
She kind of like,
Sorry.
so she pulls out
I saved it.
she pulls out 50 gold
You want
coins
it?
and puts them on the table.
Fucking weird guy.
So, will you accept the quest?
We'll accept the gold after
I
we've
go to
completed
shovel.
it. Nope,
That's barely one health potion's worth of gold.
We'll accept the gold after we've completed the task. Thank you.
And we'll get the map after that.
And the gold.
Why not take the gold? We might need it.
What if we complete the task and we come back for it and it's gone?
The gold's
No, the whole
We
place
didn't
is-
ask for the gold. She's
Yeah,
offering
that's
the
true.
gold.
After you held me back and you're like talking with them and trying to like.
So you see here. Clink, 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 clink. Falling into the bag.
Does the money actually go in the bag?
I can't get to it yet. I'm being held
I mean,
back.
yeah, I'm literally like that. I think we should wait to accept the gold.
Well, then can I get your verbal yes that you're going to do this quest?
Can I just
No.
sleight of hand instead?
Do you? Go ahead.
I am I'm Faye. I'm hardcore not letting anybody agree to this yet. No.
Wait,
I will actively I would do whatever I could to not let people agree to this.
Oh, fuck. That didn't go very well. No, 7.
7. Okay. As you go to reach, you see Laura. She sits there, slaps your little goblin hand.
No. know.
That was very rude.
I apologize, but we are going to wait and accept the gold after.
Well, it better be here.
We'll check. We'll look at everything. But
And
we'll
then-
talk to you later.
What about
But I'm not ready to
now,
make a
go
deal.
later?
It's not really a deal. It's either you will accept the quest or I will have to find another group of adventurers to do it.
Well, I heard you guys don't get a lot of people around here. So
I know,
we'll
that's
be
the
waiting for
problem.
quite a while.
Well, the last group
I think
was...
we need to up the ante.
Can we tell you that we will attempt?
That is acceptable. As you do, all of you hear a ding in your head. You've accepted the quest.
Now wait a minute.
More relic of Liara.
You keep saying group.
I kick more in the shin.
Kind of late for that now, man.
She already doesn't like you.
Ooh,
You
now I
gotta
know
keep
you're
talking.
fast.
Can I finish my monologue?
Please.
Okay. As it goes off, it says you've accepted the quest for the
Is this how this works?
for the veil of
Hearing
Liara.
things.
You will receive 50 gold coins once completed, and a map to the far reaches of Mistreach. Good luck, adventurers.
They never talk about this part in like the stories. I've never heard a bard singing about the ding in your head.
No, that was new to me. But
You
know,
guys can
reading
hear
it,
that too,
like the
right?
quest of
I
no.
Always.
I imagine so, yes.
Alright.
Just another notification for you.
Do you feel better now?
I haven't felt better in a long time.
I meant to go into.
But yeah, let's go in the hole.
Pull out a flask of oil. Yeah. Don't ask. Let's go.
Satchel of flour.
I don't want to know what they're baking.
Do you look at the oil flask as you're holding it and like kind of like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You're looking at it. You hear ding, flask of oil in your hand.
Yeah.
It is comprised of various beasts.
Yeah. I knew that. I just try to ignore that.
You can.
Pull my druidic focus off my holly.
Do you look at it?
Oh man.
As you look at it,
So
ding,
it's either like,
Druidic focus. Not what one would think as a focus, but for you, it gives you mystical powers.
I'm the only one hearing this, right?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Our lady,
thinking, what?
thank you,
Excellent.
and
No, thank you. And I look forward to
I said the wrong
you all
place.
completing the quest.
That's
Excellent.
why I don't
As she
care
turns around
about
and
it.
kind of puts the chest of rings into
The hidey
back in the hidey hole, closes it up, and pushes the book back in. Now, if you excuse me, I am quite busy with numerous other tasks. Thank you.
okay, now can we go to the hidden entrance?
Or something.
I'm ready.
I hope.
How visibly excited is Eleanor?
She's not visibly excited. She holds herself a lot with like.
Okay.
Just like-
I was kind of wondering that.
It's very it's very different to
Okay.
how I like to sit. It's she's not like this all the time.
She's a lady.
Whoa.
There's only rare few moments where she gets like way ahead of herself, and you'll visibly see it in me.
Alright, as you guys all head over to the hidden entrance, it only takes you a short jaunt over to the entrance. As you get closer, it kind of almost beckons you again. Come.
Charlie?
I still don't like that.
What would you guys like to do?
I would like to.
I guess I'm gonna come.
Title of the first porno. Right?
sorry.
That's the title of the episode on
I'm sorry.
I guess I'll do it.
So anyway, I start.
Start blasting.
So what are dungeons like?
Before he comes into the hole, I'll go ahead and start walking in there.
Oh, you want to be in the hole?
No, I want to be far, far down in the hole. I don't think he can. I don't think he can reach that far.
I'll be cervix deep in this thing before.
All right. So
Zorin and
Anything above tables or anything I need to add inventory wise about the ring?
It's a mood ring.
It just
she
lets me
probably
go
gave
in
you
the
a
hole.
non-magical mood ring. And that's
Yeah, I didn't think it was. Yeah.
Hey,
The real one, right?
it's your protection.
For coming in the hole?
For going in
You slipped a long time ago.
as you all walk in, beneath the west-worn cobbles and salt-soaked timbers of Valeport lies a shadow labyrinth few know by name, called the Hushed Tones Hollowed Veins. The forgotten dungeon winds through the bedrock beneath the coastal city like veins beneath the skin of a hidden pulsing secret. It is dim, moss clings hang from the dripping stones, casting a ghostly, bioluminescent glow. The air is damp, twinged with brine and mildew. Strange echoes slither through the halls and narrows, sometimes sounding like whispers, sometimes like laughter. The further you descend, the less the dungeon feels carved and more like it grew. As you guys begin to come in, you can see right in the entrance is a little sign. It says, "Welcome to the dungeon." Key things to look out for are traps and monsters. Please do not die.
Oh,
Good advice.
is it a wooden sign?
Hmm?
Is it a wooden sign?
Yep.
I'm gonna try and scratch off the do not.
You scratch it off.
He's way too pleased with himself.
He probably did something funny.
Excuse me.
Nope.
I
Alright.
lit
Your
my
choice.
lantern,
Take it
by
back.
the way.
Alright.
So there's.
As you all begin
you-
to...
Where is Petra?
Petra is
what's
like-
our order
She's
now?
the
First.
well,
Okay.
not back.
I would have been right behind Eleanor, and that's Warden was.
Why the hell do I have
sitting
holy
next to her.
stone?
But I figured
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys might be
because
able to walk side by side, depending on how big the.
Definitely.
I can kind of
Yeah,
do
he's
Yeah.
front,
pretty
back,
small.
Yeah.
middle, anywhere.
He's more.
I'm more distance focused, but I can handle myself up front. Be wherever I end up.
Mainly, I want to know if I would have seen Petra like that lantern.
Yeah,
Or-
I stopped as y'all were looking around the entrance and reading the sign. I pulled out and get it lit,
Oh,
because
God,
I'm
wait.
human.
5, 10.
I'm tonight, see Jack.
Oh, I
did not take any light cantrips.
I'm gonna
so I
light my
have no
torch
light
also
source.
your lantern because there's enough of us that I might not be close enough to you. I also can't see in the dark unless I missed something.
And I realized, hey, that's why I bought a lantern. It's because I realized I don't have light, dancing lights. I don't have any cantrips.
Whatever order we're in, I would prefer to be towards the back. I'm still pretty trepidatious about going into anything that is.
I don't want to be last. I just want to be toward
Okay, so the
like 3/4.
so
of the
it's
way.
it's enough that you can go 3 wide. So who's in the front? 3 in the front.
Them 3.
Let's see, the lantern is
All right.
30 feet. Bright light, 30 feet.
Can Warden see in the dark?
Also,
No, but he gets down kind of on all
This means
fours.
it's
His
got
body doesn't
fire
really
rating.
shift, but his spine is short enough that it doesn't really seem that
Is he
awkward.
small enough to like be on Thor's shoulder?
No.
Okay, okay.
All right.
And also, I weigh 240
everybody
pounds.
else is behind him.
She got elven strength
It's
now.
like
Oh no.
Wolverine, short and
Everybody
heavy.
else is behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's
Yeah,
one,
we
two,
don't.
three.
We're not a frontline party. We're all just slowly pushing each other to the back. And we're all like ranged, casters, all this stuff.
I mean, I'll put the bat up front.
Also, in case we get in any combat, and just because I think it would be fun for RP, and because I know Lester specifically has had problems with Kalimavor. Is that right?
And you guys.
Yeah, I know, but specifically Kalimavor and Ilmater. If I go to like use any spells on you and you want to be like, no, it doesn't work, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, I think I would avoid most of it.
Okay. As you all
You refuse to
enter,
I'll cut you out of my
you are in a narrow cavern that is 3 wide, 3 people wide. It looks well kept in the entrance. The further you delve deeper, there is minimal light source. It's almost moonlit light that is coming in. There is a mist that does hang and cling to the air, almost like it's a part of the dungeon itself. As you guys come around to a corner,
Now you start seeing Laura get physically excited.
Okay.
you can sit there and see that off in the distance movement further on down as you guys are walking down this hallway to the right. To the left, it looks like there was an entrance of some sort, but it looks like it's been caved in. As you guys start to walk down that hallway, can I get everyone who's in the front line to make perception checks?
What about the bat?
Get my notes to work right.
I'll be in.
Oh, yeah.
So in the front
I should have kept that
is
12.
In the front, I have Soren, Warden, and Lore.
Natural 20 for 24.
Nice.
Do we have light from
Would they
Petra,
tell us to roll?
or is this?
yeah.
just
For
a-
if you're that many
okay.
people across, my light would easily shine past
Yeah.
Joe.
So your echolocation just gives you a hallway. You don't feel anything out of the ordinary, other than you can kind of see what looks to be like creatures scurrying off to the far
Who's the
end
third
of the
person
hallway.
I have 60 feet dark vision,
Who's the third?
so I'm in the back.
It goes.
But there's nothing that you can see. It's just an empty hallway going all the way down as you guys are heading down. What did you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
11.
11.
I'm too excited.
Who's going to be actually?
I
in
got
the
twice
back?
that. I got 22.
22.
I was making fun of Charles.
Oh.
Is there anybody going
So
to
you're
literally
dirty
be in
dice
the back, or nobody wants to be in the back?
I'll be in the back. 1000% I'm in the back.
So as you are looking, you can sit there and see that there looks like there's some divots along the wall, about 10 or 15 feet in front of you. It looks like there's a kind of like a dip in the ground in front of you, Warden. And you can also see what looks to be like a little thin piece of string or
She's in the middle
something
with me. You're
further
back
on
with,
down the hallway.
I'm gonna
with Pharaoh.
stop, like hold both my arms out,
We can both do that at the same time.
Wait a minute.
and I'm gonna look at Eleanor and have you ever been in a dungeon before?
Yes.
On an adventure.
With an adventuring party? No. But with members of the temple? Yes.
Like, okay. So, Zoran.
Are you questioning my ability?
No.
Sounds like he's questioning your ability.
Yeah, I guess a little bit. But it's I can't
Is
tell
this a
you.
teaching moment?
Yes. Yeah.
Please.
What do you see in front of us?
I see some divots in the wall. That's bad.
Okay. Do you see those divots anywhere else? Further back down the hallway?
Hint.
Look at the shadows on the floor. Divots on the floor, too.
This is a video game. No. I do not.
Yeah, that's not.
And then
Hold L2.
she'll like she's holding her staff. She'll like point at some stuff on the ground. Is it a trap?
It could be.
Maybe several.
We don't know whose it is.
So then Pharaoh should be able to disarm it, right?
Why?
Because he knows thieves can't, and most thieves don't have the ability to disarm traps.
Are you a thief?
I didn't say he's a thief. I said he knows
You
thieves
said most thieves know how to use.
You're right, I did.
That's exactly
I
what you
apologize.
just said.
I apologize for assuming.
I didn't assume he was a thief. Do you know how to deal with traps? I don't. It's not my expertise. I know about magic and a little bit about
Well, I mean,
churches.
I've set the trap or two
Do you
You know how to
unset
take
them?
them apart?
before. Yeah, I mean, I would say so.
Do you want to give these ones a try?
Sure. With sleight of hand for traps, right?
No, it is investigation to find them.
Investigation to find them.
Well,
Investigation to
they've
find
already
them.
found them. They've already found them.
Well, that's perception. You already noticed that there's a trap, but investigation is, can I figure out how this trap works and can I stop it? And then you use thieves' tools to stop it.
It's gonna compliment Eleanor.
Well, I mean,
So yeah, with perception you can go, hey, there's a
Oh,
trap.
thank you. You found
But
it.
that's all you
first.
know is
were,
there's
I appreciate
traps.
you teaching me.
Know
I
how it
found
works.
it.
investigation
you-
is for getting rid of traps.
Are good
Investigation is
carpenter,
figuring
you
how the
possibly
trap works.
How
Or
it works. To figure out how to disarm it.
you can just balls in and go for your thief tools and hope for the best.
Exactly.
No, I'm not very good at taking apart tools at all, or taking apart traps at all.
You don't have thieves' tools?
I have thieves tools,
Go for it.
but you know,
Investigation helps. It's not necessarily horrible. It's nice to know how things are going to go wrong if they go wrong.
sometimes, though,
investigation will not.
it's better to
You pick
use a
up
little brute
investigation?
force.
Yeah, I didn't.
So I'm gonna reach over and pick up
I don't
kind
have
of
it,
loose stone
so-
off the ground and kind of toss it at the tripwire.
Okay. As you throw it at the chipwire, go ahead and make an attack roll. See if you can.
Yeah. Somebody's grandmother.
17.
I had the grandmother show on.
As it hits the tripwire, you sit there and you see the tripwire snap to the ground. As it does, you sit there and you see what looks to be like these wooden like dummies kind of pop out.
I want to roll if I was going to be scared.
Is this like grade
Even
school?
as scared.
No.
Oh, dummies pop out? I blast one. Like if something comes out
So
and
anyway.
it frightens me, she goes, "Ah!" And she sorceress bolts it. I don't know what the hell this shit is. I've never been in a dungeon. If you knew her background, something popping out in the tunnel like
just
this.
catches on fire.
I like
So-
it.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I'm gonna fire sorceress blast
Yeah, sure.
Are we not professional?
as a 23.
Dude,
That
level
fucking is.
one, nobody is.
You can be a professional and then
And I
be new at your
choose
job
acid
now.
Okay, acid.
for 4 points of acid damages.
What does it look like when you do it? Besides that, ah!
Well, it's verbal somatic, so that is my verbal somatic.
From the back row. From the back row.
No,
behind
from the
you
middle
guys.
row. I'm in the
He's
middle
in the
row.
middle row.
I just
My
over
hand
their
is
shoulder. I
middle.
go and I shoot the thing that popped out at me. I have, like,
Green
passive
acid
insight,
just covers
passive-
this dummy and starts to melt it.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know. It's your spell.
No, the spell
Oh, the
worked
dummy
fine.
is
There's
supposed
like
to happen.
stuff popping out like that.
Yeah, we tripped the trap.
Okay. Little warning next time.
Sorry, you.
And I put my hand back like I'm holstering. Pull it back under my shawl. Put my shawl over my shoulders.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Keep walking.
She has repeatedly said she
Yeah.
didn't want to be
As soon
in
as I saw that it wasn't like an actual threat, Zoran's a little irritated. Just kind of like traces through the rest of the hallway.
Okay. As you walk, you hit the little indention that was in the ground. As you do, a tripwire goes off, and you sit there and go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Doesn't count. I dropped it.
I'm actually really good at disarming traps.
Yeah, I figured you would be.
You could have tried. There's nothing that stops you. The investigation just gives you,
He's
like,
doing good.
these are the bad things that could happen.
keep
Maybe this is what
jumping.
kind
I
of
know.
trap it is. You can always
Doesn't
work
work.
with the wire.
4.
4.
Yeah.
As you are walking, you just sit there and you hear the click, and kind of that like training that you have in your background kind of just comes to fruition, and you're like, as just gusts of fucking air just hit you. And kind of like, you know, when you're in a
Oh, my cape is like all wrapped around my body. And I'm like,
Look at the professional.
Calm down,
Like,
take
in
a
the trash
breath.
bag.
Take a breath.
The bat.
You're okay.
as you
Help
guys
untangle the cape. Okay. All right.
as you guys
thank you.
get him untangled
Okay.
and continuous.
At any point during the messages that have been popping in our heads and the notifications we've been getting, any of them said first level dungeon.
Do you think that?
I'm thinking back, like, is this a first level dungeon? Like, we don't know what we're doing? Like, new adventures, unbloody?
I don't have my coins, but go ahead and get give yourself an inspiration.
I will give it to Laura.
Oh shoot.
I already have a heroic. I'm a human. If I wake up in the morning, I have it. I have
okay.
heroic
Oh, that is
inspiration.
right.
It's a
Oh, you
special
did that.
ability.
Yeah,
but when
nice.
you receive heroic inspiration, you can choose to give it to another party member.
Excellent.
Because he made fun of me.
As you kind of think in your head, you hear, ding, welcome to first level dungeon.
Oh. Okay, quit looking around when that happens to me. I don't say what happened, because she assumes everybody else got the ding. And I look around, did anybody else hear that, or?
No, it's just you.
It just
She's
told,
in front of me, so do I
she
see
looks
her
around and
around?
she
You see
goes,
her kind of looking around.
yeah, I look around and once I see no one else reacting to it, I go, we're in a first level dungeon?
That makes sense.
Yes. Does that make
I was about to
us
ask if she
first
was
level?
alright.
That makes sense.
I mean, this is our first adventure as a group, so I'd say yeah.
Okay.
Again, we just met.
Exactly, it's our first
Yeah.
adventure as a group.
You could be evil for all I know.
You think I'm evil?
I don't know you. You could be.
You know my God, though, right?
Can you guys stop arguing in the front?
I know your God. I trust you.
Be being watched and y'all are being really
That's
loud.
risky.
I mean, I trust.
Oh my god, Lester hates you guys.
Okay, we had a discussion
There's
about
the
internal
goblin laugh.
monologues. Internal monologues. Sometimes you say things inside. Sometimes. I know you have trouble with that, but sometimes.
Don't listen to me.
Alright, do you guys
Let's keep
continue?
going.
Yeah.
Were you waiting for you?
After you guys had your little moment and continue on, you guys get to the end of the hallway and you see a left corridor. As you guys go down the left corridor, there's the stairs. Do you guys descend?
If there's no other way, yeah.
As you guys descend, you guys are then greeted by a room that is kind of wet, moist, if you will.
You didn't need to.
It has roots kind of hanging down. As you guys walk around into this room, you can see what looks to be like little grayish creatures kind of running around, very small. They're running in between the hallways, some of them going further down. You see one of them kind of step in like a spot. As it does, a spike shoots up in front of it and kills the creature, and then it goes back down.
Okay, so the creatures like are they like lizard-like? I mean, like the way they're moving, do they look like
So
little
now it
lizards?
might be
who
a
scurry
good time
differently from rats. Okay,
If
so
we let
they're
him
scurrying like
install the
rats.
trap.
Yes, and
Him,
while you
right?
do that, I'm gonna go ahead, and so you'll just
Or
see
you
like
don't tell
Laura
me.
start to pray.
Can I tell if you're melee?
Dead creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you're good at this, Pharaoh. If you want to take a crack at it.
Just in case you've read any of Zorn's spoilered RP not everybody knows what species he is.
I refuse to read the spoilers.
Oh, I
I would
read
say,
You
most
said
of
yeah.
I
that.
was right or wrong.
I just ignored it.
I was,
you're
I
wrong.
think
Pharaoh, do
character-wise,
you
I'm
want
excited
the
though.
only one.
Cause I like
Yeah,
Yeah,
some of the lore
when
that
you
you
put it in
posted.
your RP, I was really upset.
It was in my journal. It wasn't in.
It was in your internal monologue.
Yeah,
There was no spoiler.
Don't read my internal monologue. What are you doing? Why are you reading my journal?
I specifically didn't read his spoiler.
On top, I said Lester's journal. Everything under that is your fault for reading my journal.
I read it.
We know what you're doing last night in your room. So, Pharaoh, you want to take a crack?
Yeah, I mean, take a crack at it. I mean, if you guys can point out exactly where I should probably try to disarm this thing, that would be where I'm not so good.
I haven't a clue.
I can help you.
Can I make an investigation check?
I'm
Do
a
I
plus
see any
one,
holes
I
in the
don't know.
ground?
Like,
Do I see the holes?
I'm like,
Can I walk forward
I'm
and not step on the
I'm like
holes?
pretty
Can I
good
not step on
at
the block in front of
disarming
the
the
hole
thing.
Can you
and the
just,
block
like, look?
after the hole?
I'm pretty good at like disarming the thing, but not so much at finding the thing to disarm.
Like if there's a
How about
hole,
you just look
can I
really
not
well?
make the step
see
in
if you
front
can
of it
see
or the
the
step
spots.
after?
Just look
Can
and
I
see
just
if I
take
can
a
see
long
it.
step?
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
Okay, I don't know what else to do. We gotta fucking move forward.
Okay. So as you move forward, you're able to step over the holes. It's in a row, right? About every 15 or 20 feet, there's another one. And continuous goes down till you see a set of stairs at the very end of that one.
Cantrip. Minor illusion.
Like
A
footprints.
sign that says "Follow me" on my back, and I step over the thing forward.
Okay.
As you get to
Keep going.
the end of this one, you see another tunnel leading further down, but above you see a red block that is kind of in the middle of this darkened passageway that says "Alert! More danger ahead." As you begin to descend, it no longer is a tunnel. It is now opening up and becoming more organic. That of like an underground cavern. As you do walk in and down the stairs, you can actually see it's dirt, it's muddy. As you come out to an opening, you can see signs of what looks to be like civilization. There's brickwork, there's mortar, but you also see rubble from where it's been destroyed and demolished. You can see dirt and hollowed out areas around when you come out, and it kind of looks like something like this.
It looked like an ease.
You look like a man.
I tell you.
My favorite one is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer parody one. When they're in the graveyard and she's like, "You looking like a dead man."
Awesome. Okay, that's rad.
Oh, there's a crap load of us too.
Oh, cool. We come on top.
I don't have my initiative button anymore.
I've tried so hard to use an AI generator to make like an image to use for Zoran, but it will not give me a full face helmet. It always just leaves.
Take an image of that.
No,
and then try and.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
idea.
did
Full
to get
helm.
another.
No,
full
listen.
photo.
I
doesn't do
tried.
anything.
I tried full helm. I got proper names off of the internet. I did it kept doing face and then helmet around the face every time. I gave up. I'm tired of it.
That's sure.
I just googled floor board.
But that's a good idea. I'll try that.
I
If
think
you
Pharaoh
all
was the
to
brown
go
thing.
into your character tokens and put your names and your AC and hit points.
What do I do? How do I do it? I
Yeah,
will.
give me a
I
second.
can't.
You take-
Chris.
Do you have a preference for?
I didn't mean to laugh. It was like,
First player to die.
Do you have
That's
a
what I get
preference
for
for
following
which
the
bar?
God of Martyrs. I hope that that spurns the group on to further.
Did everybody make their character on D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
I didn't get
See,
Okay.
What?
You have the
Did you not?
because you have the list of all our AC and everything on there.
So you need,
Yeah,
what do
we
you
don't
want?
have that pulled
AC,
up right
what?
The tent, the
Yeah,
red
I
one
know,
is
it's
hit
complicated.
points.
on
Yeah,
the-
red is hit
Click on
points.
the little, put your
Uh,
thing on there.
blue
and
is
then
your
when
AC.
these Little, yeah, click on that one and
That's-
you put your
that
name in
was
there.
cool. Thank you.
You want AC, what else? I'm sorry.
What's green supposed to
Hit points and AC. I
maybe like
believe.
hemp HP.
Oh,
Or
it's
something?
up to you. Well, you can if you had a character sheet, you can like set it to the
Okay.
whatever.
Where did my
Nobody question my hit
shit
points.
go?
Which
I'm a tough girl.
you've got bar 1, bar 2, bar 3.
Yeah,
Is
red
that
is
order?
going to be
hit
hit
points,
points, blue is your AC.
Okay.
Oh, we don't need to.
Is green
God
like
damn it, you
10
went backwards.
hit points? Or?
You can make that your temp, or you can make it something else if you like later on. Like you can make it how many charges you have on an item, or
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay. Did
So
mine
I
show
can
up?
see everybody else's, but not my own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see.
I can see-
I don't have Petras. I don't have.
I can see mine and I can see Pharaoh's.
Yeah,
I can
those
see
only
mine
two.
and yours.
Okay.
I can see
That's
Pharaoh.
Bar,
and I can
AC.
I can
see-
see mine and yours. That's it.
So just
Did
a
everybody
reminder,
click
because I know
save
you weren't
settings?
here.
No.
So death saving throws are going to be
Hidden.
hidden. Okay. You all can see each other's hit points. I'm
Don't
making that so that way healers.
Oh, there we go. I
Not
can see.
green.
Oh, you gotta set the max.
You gotta, yeah.
Oh.
Everybody's doing red and blue, not red and green.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said leave
red-
green
red and blue.
blank. For
Red and blue.
Oh,
Blue is AC, red is health.
that's not what.
Okay,
So that we're all on the same page.
So you can't see mine.
Damn. Yeah, I can't see yours yet.
Generally, I would use green
So why
for.
is mine not showing up?
Let me see.
You gotta save your max.
You gotta.
Oh, you gotta do hit points here.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you gotta have.
Hey!
So I did just like minus 10.
Oh, you got more hit points
10,
than I do.
10.
Oh,
The value instead of the
What's your
title.
con save?
And then blue.
Plus two.
That's fine.
Yes.
My
Alright,
con's higher.
Oh yeah, duh.
I put it in
Green
the
is
bar,
green is
the
blank.
bar part, and then
Unless
you-
slash
Did you-
max.
Yeah.
I gotta put it in there too.
Yeah.
Put in there.
I just figure cleric and paladin would be closer to it. Because it's
You probably have your, what is it, strength or wisdom?
charisma.
Charisma?
Charisma,
Charisma.
strength.
settings. Can everybody see
That's
that?
interesting.
Right next to your
I'm
power
talking
button.
about-
How convenient. Yeah, everybody.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I like the crappy place to put
Don't
it.
forget to add your name.
The
I didn't
fucking
really-
And then,
No,
and
I
then
have
make,
it.
I didn't
There's
want to make a
a
mistake like
I don't know,
that.
do you guys have the button?
My
I
brother
just-
messaged me too, so I couldn't
Yeah, I
make sure.
put my
No, yeah, I looked. I googled it. I'm like,
Put
Uh,
right
like
there. I wrote
I
my
am like the
name,
beefiest
and then
Yeah, I put it in
I'm
there.
gonna put.
important
Hey!
paladin
See, I
stats.
can't see
Strength
your
and charisma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't
There
see
it is.
anyone's names. I'm putting my last
I don't
name
see
in
my
there.
own.
I know. I'm.
Lester just popped up.
Oh, maybe we gotta move those down.
Well, no. I got.
There's the name. Name popped up. Pharaoh
Mine.
popped up. Petra popped up.
Mine.
Lord.
Oh, I
That's
didn't,
'cause
I didn't
we're
name
all-
me.
I think because we're on
Yeah.
top of
Put
each
your
other.
names in there.
Okay. To do this right.
I'm still missing a couple of names.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
They'll
Petra, Warden, and Zord.
Griselda.
I see Pharaoh's, Lester Green's. I know which
No,
one's
Petra's there
Warden.
now. Lord's
Last
there
And
now.
Lord's just popped up.
Okay.
Where do you guys go to put your names
So
up?
I'm missing
Sorry?
West.
So click on the
Did you put yours in?
here.
I put it in, but it's
Oh,
not
okay.
showing up
Duh.
when I put save
I would
settings.
have figured that out. Maybe.
Hit space. Because mine didn't show up until I added my last name. Maybe just space would do it.
Could just need to
Refresh.
reload. Yeah.
No, I gotta hit the
There it
button.
goes.
I have to go in and click the button that says nameplate.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted you all to type your names in so that way it's all there. Okay.
You got to put both of them in there.
Dude, that's pretty
Yeah, put both.
handy dandy. Handy dandy?
Everybody has to
Handy,
keep.
handy.
Nice.
Everybody has to remember to keep up your hit points on this.
Brazil, shut the fuck up.
God, 18.
Still the only one that's not popping up yet. Oh wait, no, there it is.
Zoran and Griselda.
Yeah,
Pharaoh
they
at
can,
17.
like, wear armor.
Vord at 17.
Okay.
Got leather armor.
As you all are in there, off to your
I'm a wuss.
right over here, you can see what looks to be like a hollowed out tunneled area. Looks like there's some stone that was being mined. There's some mining tools.
Okay.
You can also see what looks to be like some crates and whatnot over there. Off to this side, you can see barrels and some mined out rock and rubble, as well as what looks to be like an altar of some sort over here. Further down, you can see what looks to be like an opened stoned pathway and rubble and mined rock kind of protruding from various portions of the walls. Which way would you guys like to go?
Does one direction look more used than the other? Like, is there more dust off to the to one side or the other, footprints or anything like that?
As far as you can tell now.
Over here, this is the altar. I'm trying to ping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being where I am, can I see the altar, or do I not know that's there? I would have recalled my familiar. I'm not trying to like scope the map out.
Yeah.
So I can see.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks bloody and crazy like that.
You can't tell that.
Okay. Cool.
Did you say it was lit down here?
Thank
It was
It's like a
moon
moon.
night. Okay, I just want to make sure I heard that. I'm gonna kind of start wandering off over this direction, just because it kind of looks like it dead ends, and we'd have to come back out anyway from where Zorn's standing.
Which way you going?
Okay. As you go, it's kind of muddy and dirt. As you kind of walk down, you can see the barrels over here. They look like they haven't been touched in a while, but it does have some nice looking. I mean, nice in relative terms of like things like lanterns, pickaxes, some shovels, and the crates. They look unopened.
I'll tell everybody there's some barrels and crates down here, but they don't look like anything anybody's put down here recently. We can spend some time digging through them, but it might not be worth it.
Getting people hiding in them?
Did you get them?
Yeah.
Like, are the crates big enough for people
My
hiding
reactions
in
are crazy.
Was that Lester or
Are they
That was me.
big enough for people? I mean,
One way to find
Get your
out.
votes
I didn't
in
need
the
it.
air.
And they're pretty.
yeah, I
Good
mean,
work.
yeah,
There's a
yeah.
baby in the shop.
Okay.
I mean, Warden could hide in just about anything, so yeah.
Well, I mean, Warren and I are about the same height, so definitely.
Wait, what did he say?
We got 3 little people.
Just that they're height. They're discussing height. You're short.
As
Yeah, we have 3 little.
as he's talking, I'm gonna start walking straight
Okay.
to the opening.
As you walk into the opening, you can see what looks to be like a set of stairs that lead up to a center area. Inside the center area, it looks like there's a giant hole. Off to the side, you can see a boulder over here, and more rubbled out, hollowed area that turns into mud further on down south, and that's about it of note.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Southern
So, Soren, do you walk any closer to any of these crates, or go further deeper?
Has anybody followed me?
I come down beside Warden, and just so my lantern will shine in kind of like all the directions, more or less.
I would have.
So I'll actually be here, so it'll shine into the 3 directions.
Pharaoh.
I would have kind of followed Soren.
Yeah, Pharaoh, when you come down and kind of
Got
look
it,
behind, you see that Soren's kind of looking down one of the passageways. As you look down one of the other ones, you can see, because you're kind of keen to it, a glint of a yellowy substance in the rocks
Sit in this one.
and the mud.
Yeah, it's still.
A little bit further on down
He's got fluids.
over here.
No,
All right. I would like tap Soren on the leg, kind of like pointed it out to him.
Do you want to show me? you okay?
Yes.
Do you want to show me what you're pointing at?
Yeah.
Go on now.
Go on now, get.
Go on, show me.
We don't love you anymore.
Go on, show me.
And I'll cautiously make my way over to the glint
Okay.
Good.
As
while,
you,
while beckoning Soren to like.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It's right over here.
Okay, I'll walk over that way.
I'm continuing to stand there to light 30 feet in bright light and 30 feet in dim.
As you get
With,
closer
dark
and
vision,
start
bright
to
light.
look, you can sit there and see it looks like gold that is kind of
Look over
embedded in some of the rock that has been hollowed out, like hammered or chiseled out with
No,
a
you're
pickaxe.
going
You can see what looks to be like a vein of it kind of going into the rock. As you kind of look down this other passageway, again you see some more of this gold that is kind of embedded in the rock as well.
Okay.
Yep.
After I'm able to get close and see that it's like a vein of gold, I'll kind of like point to Soren.
You know what that looks like? It might look like gold, but that's trouble. No,
Do you only know sign language?
that's a
No, I
bad.
can 100% speak just as well as.
That's a bad idea.
He's like, I can speak
It's
to
definitely
myself
gold.
better.
You want to try that?
You're not near me to tell me that.
No, I am. You're within 30 feet. I'm looking directly at you, and I have a light. I'm just like,
There is
That's why
there
we're
is a
at, so I go-
pickaxe that is right next to the vein.
I can't see the gold, but I can see you.
Hey, can you give me the gold?
No, it doesn't belong to you.
But the gold.
You have your own, and we're getting more for doing the job, but that's not yours.
Mean lady wouldn't let me take the gold. Okay.
You're
So-
going to get it when
so-
we're done.
So more gold.
If you want to come back on your own time and be a little thief, that's fine, but not when I'm here. And
After
Zoran's
realizing
gonna walk
that
away.
I definitely took the wrong person down this
Took more oral, sir.
Couldn't have been more of the wrong person.
That was so funny.
Out of
Well done.
character. Couldn't
Well
have been
done.
more of the wrong person.
I'm lawful good, I'm sorry. Kaz would have done it.
That was nice.
I might have even have done a little bit of it.
Kaz would have lit that
But
cave on fire to melt that gold out of the rock
Oh,
faster.
that's so funny.
So Soren, you start
I
to
like
walk away.
Yeah, I walk, but once I get closer to Petra, ma'am, can you step back, please?
What do you mean? You want to get by?
Yes, please.
I wouldn't have blocked you. What do you think I'm at? I'm not a door. I'm a human
I
being.
don't-
You got out of
Do
your
you turn
way.
around to walk with him, or
Yeah.
I took a step back and let you walk by.
I'd have been walking behind.
I don't
him
like
some-
the lantern.
as you turn
I'm
around
sorry,
to
but
walk?
I like the lantern because I cannot see anything under here.
When you
I'm
turn,
not asking you to get rid of it. Just keep it away from me.
as you turn
I
around
feel
to
like
walk
I've been
away,
menacing you.
you sit there and
chasing you down.
you kind of catch a little something off to your right hand side. As you do, you see the mud that is kind of it's been slippery, but it's in muddy where you're at, but it's not like crazy. You know, it's kind of like when you have a fresh sprinkle on a dirt road. You kind of have that just slick of mud. You see the mud kind of almost like ripple off to your right hand side.
Undulates.
As
Oh,
it does, you
This
see
is a nasty word.
pointy ears and a very pointy nose start to come out as a winged beast emerges from where you are. And
Is it right around him, or is that happening back?
I don't know that. I don't think we see it.
looks like this.
I'm saying I can see directly to Pharaoh if it's happening, like
Oh,
in
yeah,
those
where
two
you are.
outclows. I couldn't see it, but I'm looking at the halfling.
I'm gonna wait and see where it pops up. What's probably gonna happen is as it pops up, I'm gonna pull out my pistol. Help, please! And
Boy, pistol.
He's special.
Well, I don't know what everybody.
He's gonna fire that thing. I'm gonna crap myself, and then I'm gonna shoot him. What the hell?
My picture that I posted in Discord is accurate with my weapons.
Okay.
Oh, so I probably could not have seen most.
I just didn't know. I'll be walking around.
So, as this thing pops up, this is what it
5,
looks like.
10, 15, 20, 25. 30. Oh yeah, they're right outside my phone.
Yummy.
I can't see crap.
Gross.
As it pops out of the ground, it kind of like legs are kind of squished underneath it as it plumps up, and the wings unfurl. I imagine it probably does like a little spin too as it comes out of the mud, and goes to rake you.
Goes to what?
Rake.
Rake.
Rake with a K, not a P. K, not a P.
Yeah. And that is going to be
Hard diff. Hard diff.
Hard diff.
That is going to be a 7 to hit you, which does not hit.
They hang around.
Thank God.
Does he get more than one attack?
No, he just gets the one.
Question.
I'm definitely gonna yell to the rest of the party.
Okay.
What do you yell?
Like
Help now, please.
Help now, please.
I just was wondering if it was gonna be like actual words or if you were gonna do more of the.
Oh no, it's not.
Okay, cool. Okay.
It doesn't include money. There's no gold. There's no shiny.
You say that? Help me now, please, but I'm not paying you.
Help me now, please. And
Help me now, please.
Yeah.
You should
I
ask him.
assume we're gonna roll for initiative.
Yes.
Yes!
Initiative.
Yes. First initiative roll.
But I'm gonna miss.
Pick a die, any die.
I'm sure gonna miss that +8 that cat has. Because now I got a +1.
I have
I got
a
the
plus
same
0.
persuasion.
Oh my God!
Wait.
Petra is on the ball. She's got your back instantly.
No, dude,
Not 20.
What? You got a pass one.
We have to dice off
That one.
because I got a 19,
You
but I'm a
son
+2. You got a 5.
2.
I aim before you. You use your little button, huh?
I haven't. I gotta reprogram the button. But
I like
also-
rolling. I like rolling my math rocks.
Hey.
You might
Did
not.
that
I've
put me
seen how
in?
you roll.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. That's what I was doing. I was seeing if the D&D Beyond button works. It did.
Yeah, if you have that plug-in, it should.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it would add me to the initiative like my old button did. Yeah, I've been loving this plugin.
It's nice. It was nice when I played online. It was nice.
I've been using it just to use Roll20 as like showing my players stuff.
I'm still looking at how much work they've been doing on maps because maps is getting better.
Yeah, I keep getting
Close to
screenshots
that
that
point
I'm like,
of Roll20 is not going to need anymore.
I just can't wait until virtual headsets are affordable and we can play wearing a virtual headset.
do what?
You did roll 20 and it automatically added you to the initiative.
So
Yeah.
on the D&D Beyond thing, I have the
Beyond 20.
Beyond 20 plugin. So when you do your rolls on D&D Beyond, it will put them over.
It'll like post them in the chat, or it'll add you to the initiative order and stuff. It's you gotta download it. It's a separate plugin.
Oh.
It's a third party.
And if you're not using Chrome, then pretend we said nothing.
Because they don't have it for any other.
I don't know how to do extensions on other other things.
Usually you just put an extension in it. So
I like using this.
it's much harder to get it to go away than anything.
You won't be able to do it. In Roll20, you can just set up the add initiative.
Mine are most.
I got a 20, but so did Petra. And Petra's going first.
21.
I got a 20. 20. Oh yeah, what?
You have a plus
Yeah,
one,
plus
you roll
one,
a
duh.
20.
Duh. It doesn't matter. We both tied. I got 21. She got 21.
And I'm
But she beat me in the roll.
Warden.
Oh, you can go. I'll go last.
I might
Because I rolled that one.
Petra.
Get him out. Get him out early.
Too much work.
Petra's 21.
Petra's
ahead of
21 ahead of
Oh, that's
Zoran.
right. Griselda.
6.
Bjorn.
7, which is already in.
Oh, that's right. Apparently I added you again.
That happened all the time when I said it was boss.
picture in words. Got to
Lester?
click on his subroutine, so it's 1600. It's like opening
Do
Windows.
Second thing.
Petra, you're up first.
Holy crap! Can I tell? Because I can see the one that went up and attacked Pharaoh. Can it looked like it swiped at him?
I'm so
With
sorry.
claw?
I did get a 7.
So I'm assuming slashing damage.
Do I not have you on here?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Jeez.
Hey, back up.
Did you find the roll?
You win.
So 4 first. So it looks like they're doing slashing damage
Wait.
as far as I can tell.
Who between you and Fjord?
I got it.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
It looks like they're doing slashing damage.
From what you can tell, yes.
Okay, I will take a step forward and tell Zoran. Let me know what you're doing. I will cast resistance on him and step back.
Okay.
So every time you take slashing damage, you subtract a d4 from it.
Okay.
Alright.
Because they made resistance a good, good cantrip this time.
Alright. Soren, you're up.
Zoran's going to hold his hand to his amulet of Ilmater,
Crap, there's more of them. Okay, I didn't see that.
and he's going to say
That's
a prayer and cast Bless. And the prayer I wrote it down here. Hold on. He says, "If pain waits beyond, let one meet it with open hands and an unshaken heart." And he's gonna bless Pharaoh, himself, and Warden.
I am holy now.
I'm holy.
And then
No, you're just what?
move up here right next to this one. And I believe that's all I can do.
Unless you have a bonus action.
Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing I can do as a bonus action, or nothing that I want to do as a bonus action.
This one's going to. Pharaoh, can I have you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Okay. I'm okay with this. Not that okay. 12.
For first level, 12 is not bad.
Yes.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
is a fail.
Not that
You-
good.
Not that good.
You use Bless.
You are restrained for 1 minute.
Whoa.
That does pass. As mud kind of cakes around your feet from this creature spitting mud up at your all around you. It doesn't stick.
Okay. That was the one that was right in front of me, right?
Yep, this one.
Okay.
Yeah, if you pass in the initiative thing, if you pass your cursor over it, it'll light up whichever one is.
I did that.
Because that sometimes helps you plan
That is
Pharaoh.
what kind of crap
pretty
can
awesome.
go on.
I'm gonna like
Oh.
dodge his mud stuff,
What's going on?
and then I'm going to try to stab him with my rapier.
Certainly try.
I will try. And 12.
Rocking those first level numbers.
That just barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'll take it.
Roll that beautiful game footage.
Doing 6 damage. Plus. Oh, yeah, sneak attack.
You get sneak attack for being alone?
No, he attacked already. I do not get
Yeah, you
sneak
don't have
attack.
sneak attack unless you get someone beside you.
Yeah. No, I would have got it if he hadn't gone yet.
Why?
Not at level 1.
For
You either have to have advantage or someone has to be beside him. Unless you have class, a subclass, unless you do stuff.
no.
Like
bugbear.
Bugbear's cheap. You can
Surprising.
if he is a swashbuckler, the swashbuckler
Yeah, 6 damage.
one-on-one
Six
gets sneak attack.
damage.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Got it.
but he has to be one-on-one.
Alright, and this guy.
Also real dangerous.
When I make the extra attack, how do with my dagger.
Yeah, you can bonus action stick his ass or.
So this one isn't bonus action. This one counts as my action. When you make let me see
If you had attacked with your dagger, you could
So
have
I
attacked
have-
him again.
when you make the extra attack of the life property, you make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action.
Right, but you're using it as a bonus action. You're doing
What
an
I'm saying
offhand.
is, use your rapier to stab him.
Mhm.
If you stuck him with your dagger, you could stick him again, all in the same action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Because you have the nick property. That's what nick means. Is I get
Yeah.
sticky twice instead of sticky once and then sticky with a bonus. So you can, if you have two daggers, you can go twice, 3 times.
Alright. Well, I use my Vex with my rapier.
Like that.
So if I hit a creature with my rapier and deal damage, I will have advantage on my next attack roll against the
So if you stick him with your dagger as a bonus action now, you get sneak attack.
yes.
That's what you do. Is you vex to advantage and then you nick and then you stab him with your dagger.
Wait, so I hit him with my dagger now?
Yeah,
could
'cause you
as
can
a
still bonus
action.
action.
Yeah.
You can still bonus action hit. That's what he's saying. If you have the nick property, you're attacking at the same time.
Right, I do.
Right, but you can't because you have to have 2 daggers, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
They have to be the same weapon.
So right now you could
Yeah, that's why
dagger him and get
I
your sneak
picked up
attack damage, which is
2
what you do with your advantage.
Yeah,
Is you get advantage so you can sneak attack.
So I hit him with the dagger now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as a bonus action.
And
As
you
a
get,
bonus
you get,
action.
you get
Then you get
advantage.
and you're not second level, so you don't have all the other fun
Daggers.
stuff to do.
What's that? So dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Nice.
That's new.
Nice.
And
Well,
yeah, I'm
Nick?
yeah, I'm
I
trying to
scrolled
figure
the
out.
entire
D4.
UI off to the side.
4.
somehow. Just the UI. Map
Oh,
state.
So just 4 damage with the dagger.
Yep.
Right, because I don't add any.
Well, you add your sneak attack.
Oh,
Nope, that moves the map. I don't know
Yeah, you
how
don't
to
add
do
any
that.
dex, but you add your d4 and a
plus
d6.
1, so 5.
Look at that.
5.
Because I don't add anything to it, right? It's
You don't
just
add
a roll.
anything to it. No.
Alright,
It's,
so
it's
5
a
with the sneak
fighter
attack.
thing to get
Okay.
to add stuff to it.
Alright. This one's gonna come over here to Lester.
Alright. My spring.
So
What's up, man?
use bonus action.
Pulled over
Hit
here
with
by
that.
itself. It separated.
That gives me.
You
That-
have
because-
basically 2 choices in your combat style. 2 daggers,
Mhm.
which you get to dagger, then nick, then bonus action. You do that when
Minimize this one,
someone else is
minimize
there.
the other one? No.
because they're
I'm
giving you
search.
your
Make it
sneak
smaller.
attacks. They have 3 chances to sneak attack.
That one.
Mm.
If no one's there, you
Make that
rapier,
one smaller,
so you get
and
advantage,
grab this tab.
and then you just dagger once with your
Another
bonus
tab.
action. So you can get your sneak attack off that way.
Did you
It's-
restart the
It's kind of like combat style choices of no one giving you sneak attack, rapier, dagger. Somebody's there, dagger, and you can switch between weapons. Every time you make an attack, you can switch weapons.
Computer
So you can flip flop it your shit.
Alright. So this thing is
How many
gonna.
times have you done this? You're doing great.
I will be asking
Take
help
a
with
swipe at you.
that. I'll be asking more help with that.
I'm sure everybody's kept up on the errata that was released yesterday,
And that's
right?
gonna be a 15.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
gonna
baby.
hit.
Yeah, it does.
I was sitting at the bar reading. That's actually
Why do you
exactly
have
what I
no
would.
rogues?
And why it would need to be rolled again.
They're supposed to just
They
stab
didn't
stuff.
change. They only changed one thing.
7 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay.
A lot of the other stuff was.
God. Dog.
We know what you mean.
7?
It's like, yep, it was worded wrong, but we know what you mean.
And
That's fine.
Will we have to get a 1 inspiration? I don't like
It didn't.
It's in the.
Do we need to manually
Oh, we're
update
still good.
on the screen? It didn't. It still shows me a 10. I can go in there and change it.
You have to go in.
yeah, you got it. Yeah.
That's why there's a max on a
And this
normal
one's gonna come
50
down.
procedure.
And Morgan. Take a swipe at you.
Holy crap.
Big hit.
It misses.
Did you Do that the opposite way.
Or are we doing left as I don't know which one we're doing for the yeah, okay. Well, I'll fix it.
Okay, if one is lower than the other, we understand, and there's also one that says max and one that doesn't say max.
All right.
Well, I don't have where's my Mac?
Oh no, mine says max.
Yeah, mine
says
doesn't
max
say
on the
that.
other.
Oh, that makes sense. That's right. It doesn't say it.
But I'll
I
keep
would
it.
assume the
Because
lower
usually
We're
it
doing
like
left for one and
See like now.
Yeah.
See like now. Like your red.
oh,
is
the
like,
bar went down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ooh, I was confused.
That was even cooler though.
Come on.
It's like
Swipe.
You can also type
It's gonna be
minus
a
and
miss.
plus before the
No,
number you
thank
need to
God.
add or subtract.
All right, Bjord.
I'm going to drop the torch and pull out my longbow and shoot the one next to Lester.
Okay.
And I'm canting it over Griselda's head. It's just 7 foot,
Yeah, no problem
2
for
foot
you.
5.
you can put your foot on top of her head instead of your.
Wow. So that's 23 to hit,
23 does hit.
Yeah, I told you what.
and that's going to be for 12
Holy crap.
piercing.
Crap, man.
You roll d10s for.
D8 plus 7 because I have the archery. No, wait, I don't have the archery. What do I have that? Oh, the archery's bracers.
Archer's bracers.
Yeah, for the
It's plus
for
2
the
on
for the
damage.
Plus
item.
2 on damage. Damn.
Plus his dex. So
12, you said?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Mudhole.
Lord?
So we can add.
Which will. Don't worry.
Alright.
You picked the perfect thing.
You shot a mudhole.
So, that's the cool thing. Archers in the beginning, they're like broken.
Love it.
Then they get equalized.
It falls off. Especially those things I get like one extra attack at 5. And then we don't see that.
Don't you rise at me, sir?
Yeah, but Ranger's gonna be kind of good.
Yeah.
Broken.
That's the thing.
It was beautiful. Let me kill people.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw.
So.
Or have your
Laura takes her staff and
all the giant
it's
trees
like
got 2 feet.
kind of this like it's like
That would-
as
that's
tall
the
as
one you
her,
pick
and it just
for your
has this like
heritage,
curve
and then you
around
pick
it.
that for like a 4th level.
And so it's kind of like big and a little
So
bulky,
they
and
all
she's
have
just gonna
2 feet.
slam it down, and
They're one of the few that have 2 feet.
I just looked at the spell. A flame is gonna shoot out of it
I
at
forget what the fire guy
this
is.
guy right in front of Warden,
Okay.
and it needs to make a dex save.
Throwing that there
That's
sacred
an 8.
flame.
It fails. It will take 5 radiant damage,
Nice.
Okay.
and
What's called?
what?
What's called?
Sacred flame. And she will end her turn.
Sweet.
Saber
Griselda.
fun.
Actually, I don't think Zoran can see it from where he is.
Is there like a range for how far your wand can?
It's the same as the spell, which for you is
Oh.
everywhere.
1 second.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Everywhere.
Okay.
You're good for most.
Yeah.
Pretty much
20
everywhere.
feet.
Yeah.
One of them.
Can I do a free medicine check to see which one's hurting the most?
Yes, you may.
Nice.
Can I do that?
That's a stout strategy.
Right?
I like it. Yeah.
Can y'all quit farting over here?
That's me.
Can you quit farting over here?
It was a joke and no.
If I could have stopped, I would.
Suit
Alright,
you for taking my spot.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
I haven't
Exactly what
farted on
happened to
you
him.
one time.
You have not.
Alright.
This is in protest.
Just special treatment
This is
for
a
me.
protest fart.
This is protest.
7. Yeah, you really can't tell.
Okay.
They're just mud balls.
Okay.
Protest.
I don't think I've ever said those words.
I'm going to use my wand of magic missiles and shoot or aim or whatever at the one above Warden.
Okay, well, you don't have to roll to hit, so just roll damage. It'll be,
Sending all 3 missiles.
you're gonna shoot all 3 of them at him, or?
Ooh, can I send them at different people?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Mhm.
You
I
just
think
have to
missiles
say that
faster.
before
Mhm.
you roll damage. Yes.
Well, so one can reach one of these way over here too?
All
As
you
long
have-
as you have a line of sight, you can hit
Yep.
basically whoever in
Yeah,
almost
magic
any
missiles
fight.
is one of those that's auto hit.
Would I be able to see the one up there by
Just get
Zoran? Or would he?
No, you wouldn't
Yeah,
be able to
I
see
know you
right
got
now.
something.
Okay, so the one by Lester, the one by Warden,
Okay.
and then I don't know if would I be able to see anybody.
Because they're all different.
No, that'd probably be all you would be able to see right now.
Okay.
So-
So I'll shoot 2 at the one by Lester and
Okay.
1 by Warden because Lester's up there by closer by himself, I guess.
Gotcha, cool. Go
Okay.
ahead and roll the damage. So 2d4 for the first one.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
This will be me rolling stealth checks.
Don't play character.
Specialized.
4 plus 2, 6.
Yep. So plus 6. Nice. All right, and then roll the 1d4 for the bottom one, and add plus 1.
Sometimes you get standing.
2.
So 2 total.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's gotta go somewhere. Cool. Nice.
Do I do? That's 1 charge.
Yep. 1 charge.
Oh yeah, slow. That's right. Irrelevant.
All right. And this one. Yep. This one's gonna take a
Oh, yeah,
crack
good
shot.
I have weapons.
at Zoran.
So I have it as.
That's gonna be a natural 20.
And I also
Ooh.
have
Fighter with extra stats.
Jim's
Do I
magic
have- can I
as
do-
a spell. And I have one that I took.
I feel like I have
because
to
I
think
think
of
you were
this. I think you have to be.
You probably can't see me if you need to see me,
I'm
honestly.
a fucking goblin. I gotta be gross somehow.
Well, that was fun, guys.
Did you die?
Oh, I'm nothing. But
No, no, you're
got
not.
graded. I like this character too.
Chaotic something. I changed it a little bit. I was like, I wanna fuck
No
up
one will
something.
let you die. We have a healer in the
I'm
group.
messing with you.
So that'll be 9 points.
But all the pressure on
of
Megan.
slashing damage. You do got resistance to the
Oh, yeah, that's
slashing.
right.
The D4, yeah.
Oh, max resistance too.
Resistance is actually useful cantrip.
These ones are really sticky.
Especially when I realized it could be bludgeoning, piercing. I knew it was against energy,
Okay,
but I'm like,
Lester,
bludgeoning,
you're up.
Get him.
Okay. The one directly beside me, I'm going to use my rod to expel a free spell, and I'm going to do inflict wounds.
Okay.
Hopefully.
What does what does Lester's rod look like?
That's not the way the rod works, but you can cast it anyway.
But, yeah,
You can
I thought it
use
was.
your rod to cast it, but what your rod does is let you spend an action to get a spell slot back. So you just use your spell slot, and then later you can use the rod to get back.
Okay, thank
It's a
you.
reload for
No,
you.
thank you.
Now you can still use your rod.
No, I
cast
don't want to
the
do
spell
that. I want to
because
do
it gives
it
you
right.
bonuses to hit.
No, I want to do it right 'cause I'm trying to. I haven't
No, if you're
ever
doing it
cast
right,
her,
you still
so
can
I
use the rod because it gives you other bonuses.
Yeah, it's like
It
a
gives you a
plus
bonus
one.
to hit, yeah.
Yeah.
But I took yes, that was
So you should be like plus.
Oh,
8.
nice.
disgusting.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all. It should,
Yeah, it's standard.
plus
Go
six,
down
plus
here,
eight.
inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Inflict wounds should, it says touch.
Yep.
And then it's a con save, so there's no, you just touch them.
I just have to make a con.
Now what it did was make your con save go up higher. With
So
your
it should be
rod.
a 16,
That's already
right?
calculated in there, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have it equipped?
I have a con. Yeah, I do, but it doesn't. It didn't change anything when I equipped it. I equipped
Okay,
it
sure,
and I
changed all
attuned.
my stuff. Yeah, because
but
your
it-
object class is right. Maybe your rod doesn't add this.
It should be plus 1 for the rod. That's why I took that as my.
Yeah, I know. It's what you should take. I took the same thing but for sorcerer. Because my saves are.
As long as that
Just
wasn't
remember, you
everyone
just gotta
doing
add the
stuff
plus
like
1
that.
to your save. for
That's what
right
I
now.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah, my saves are 16. Your
Oh, you tried to
20,
figure out how to
right?
get
Yeah.
it to work.
Okay, yeah, it
Charisma's
should be
20.
the same. Should be exactly the same.
Yeah,
I
as
don't
I
know
say,
why
it didn't add it, but I was just mentally like,
Yeah,
I
you're
have
right, you're
one
right.
reload and I have
So
plus 1.
Yeah,
he
the
got
reload is.
you got a 12.
Okay, cool. So it hit. That's
Yeah.
2
Get ready to eat the butthole.
D10s. These are D10s, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have them legit.
Did you grab 3 of them?
2.
2. Oh,
2
shit.
D10s.
They changed their first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, does Lester's rod? Is it like a cane or like?
No, I kind of imagined it like as a moldy, withered stick.
Are you freaking serious?
Just
You
a
froze again?
stick, like off the ground, but just moldy, gross.
And glows does weird shit maybe when you
So,
Got a sickly green glow to it.
yeah, like I want to take it out and like put
Looks
it.
like his mood
I want
ring.
to put it in its mouth.
So
And
it
then
looks like a
that's 6
Yep.
damage.
Okay. Alright.
And then I'd like the bonus action face step
Okay.
over there.
Perfect. Alright, well tell me how you kill it first.
Oh my god! I take my super gross stick and I put it in the mud monster's mouth.
And you go,
And,
woo!
no, and I just want to like rip it out to the side and lick the mud off of it and face step away.
As it explodes, nobody's in the area, so nothing else happens to anybody else. It just kind of
shit.
explodes into a
It
bunch
looks
of
like it
piles
would
of mud.
have made a mess on everybody.
Okay. Just made a big gross mess up there.
Alright, Warden, you're up.
I will take a little step to the side, and then I imagine I can see the imp, or the method that's attacking Zoran. Can I see that far into the cave from here?
Yeah.
Okay, so his Warden's little arm reaches out and flashes his verdant light, and his thorns and synth leaves like spring along across his forearm, and he snaps it out, thorn whip. That's cool.
Completely messing Petra.
19 to hit.
19
Nice, let's go.
7.
He's an ass.
What kind of damage is thorn whip? Probably piercing.
Thorn whip is
Yeah, 7 piercing damage,
Okay.
and it's pulled 10 feet closer to me, so like right here, just basically shifting it around to the other side of Zoran.
Okay.
Because you would have.
And then I'll cast bonus action. Can I cast Shillelagh on my Moonsicle, or is it restricted to only a club and a quarterstaff?
It's restricted to club and quarterstaff and something else.
Balls.
Yeah, you actually need shillelagh.
No, balls are not a viable target.
Yeah, for shillelagh, you actually take this shillelagh spell.
No, I have Shillelagh. That's what I'm saying. I have the Shillelagh cantrip, but I don't have a club. I have a sickle in my hand.
Yeah.
I don't even own a club. Why did I take this spell?
Throw a club.
Clubs are free. Just.
Why
get
can't
one.
you grow one though? Druid craft a club out of your body.
Druid craft your
don't
own
cost
club,
anything.
man.
That
You can
takes an
make a
action. Can I cast Shillelagh on the club that doesn't exist yet?
Please.
That's it.
Okay. Petra.
Oh shit, Petra's screwed because I don't have anything to use at this close range. Okay, Lester! Where'd you go, Lester? And then I will withdraw, hoping he went deeper in here and run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Calling Lester's name. Lester! I will get there, and I still don't see him, so I'm going to continue moving. No, because my action was a withdrawal, so I don't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So, and I moved.
You said withdraw
my
instead of
bonus
disengage. That's why I
disengage, yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I've
Okay.
been playing Pathfinder on
Yeah.
Monday, so I got to.
Alright.
Is
Yeah,
it
I
called
disengage
withdrawal, or is it
and
still disengage?
It's still disengaged. He was playing
A
Pathfinder.
different game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I play that on Monday. So I disengage
Stop playing
and
different
action,
for a
move,
I did
and bonus action,
keep doing this.
which only probably Laura can see me. I kind of drop my hands down, and you see these chain tattoos kind of wrap around my hands for a half a second, and just you see energy kind of well up inside of her. And I will do the sorcery
She goes all
incarnation.
monk now.
Nope, I would do sorcery incarnation, which is a sorcery feature.
Nice. Alright, Zoran, you're up.
Innate sorcery.
I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna attempt to hit this guy. Dirty
That's
20?
good choices.
Dirty 20 hits.
Sweet.
I could have gone either with my background. My background would not have changed. So
It's alright.
13 damage.
13 damage. Very nice.
And I want to get another attack. That's it.
Okay.
And those tattoos do disappear. It's just like this magical
Make
effect.
attack at Pharaoh.
Okay.
She's the only one.
That probably saw that she's the only one in
13.
position to have seen that.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. Pharaoh, it is your turn.
I hit back.
Okay.
But I get advantage this time.
Nope. You already used that advantage.
Use it for rapier, dagger.
Yeah, you used it for your
That's,
dagger.
that's your attack routine.
So okay, so I did not use it for that. Okay. Okay, got it. Alright.
You burn that right now.
Rapier attack.
And then after you get him back to your
21.
That'll hit.
You're doing it right. The thing is, the it's an action to get it back, so it's something you kind of do after.
12
If you know you
piercing
control
damage.
that, you'll use it.
Okay.
Oh,
It just replaces the slot.
Is he still up?
Yes.
So then I will use
You can
my
send it to,
unarmed
this fight, to this fight, and then you go. We always shot
with my dagger.
I use my It's a simple recruit.
15 plus 7, 22.
That'll hit.
And then 4 plus 2 sneak attack. So 4 damage.
4 damage. Nice. Sweet.
Get 'em.
Tell me how you kill him.
Yeah.
He tried to hit me, and I like dodged out of the way. And did like some super cool matrix, like flipping the air kind of shit. Which was
Why am I picturing that even if it's not necessary? No one's swinging at him, but it's still going.
definitely.
Question above the table to
Yeah.
Megan. Did Lore was in line of sight? I did a cleric spell. Would you have seen the cleric spell?
She would have seen you cast Inflict Wounds. Yes.
Okay.
Now whether she knows that or not, it is on our spell list.
That's
I definitely like flipped in the air, did some super cool matrix shit, and then like stabbed him, and then like looked around, and was like, like you saw.
Make a dexterity save now. As it
I just wanna make
explodes.
sure I do all this.
Yes,
Oh,
you are
okay.
correct.
Yeah, bless.
That's what I was saying. The rod is between fights usually, unless you get to the. Excuse me. Sometimes you got
27.
Nice. That's a pass. Nothing happens.
Sweet. Would I have seen? Would the dexterity save have done something to the where I would have known that I should probably save myself on the next one?
For sure. It's more help you out.
Okay.
To hit.
Okay. Warden. Take a swing at you. It's gonna be 18.
Yep.
That does hit.
Booty time.
6 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
You can only cast one resistance.
This one's gonna take another swing at Pharaoh. 14 does not hit. Viod.
Mud monsters.
Okay.
Wait, did he kill one?
I've also been
He did.
struck with
There's
the
two already by him. Nobody's helped
update
him.
bug.
Help!
And he was the one that warned you guys.
Help!
Well, less of self-serving.
To
So
be fair.
you gotta give me a second to where I can move my guy, but I had to do an update. But I'm gonna move up so that I'm not adjacent to the other method, and I'm gonna shoot
Right there?
No, that's a
Yeah, well,
Here we go.
The other
this
way,
space back here.
yeah, the space along the other side. Yeah.
Any of those.
Any of that doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Shoot him in the mud hole.
shoot him right in the butthole.
Shit. Hey, Ryan, did you
15 to
restart?
hit,
15 does.
Sorry,
9 piercing.
Everybody's asking already.
man. Well, I did bad.
Nice.
No. I just thought it was funny that I
I
went
meant to do
to
better.
around the table.
Got nothing else.
Okay.
I even fucking I haven't
Lore?
been to
Oh,
go
he's
fish.
slowed 10. I mean, that's not gonna happen.
Alright.
I only remember because I stared at it the whole time.
I was hoping Fjord was gonna kill that one.
Well, you should have said something out loud. I could have tried harder.
I'm on a month-long tolerance break. I'm not doing any drugs for
See.
so I'm on day 3.
I could have hunter's marked it. I could have Fire's giant it.
You could have lots of shit.
I can't believe that I get to roll 2 damage dice for savage attacker, and I roll 2 2s.
I can't believe my butter.
And I have a feeling I'm
Buddy.
gonna see a lot of that.
Almost everything isn't butter.
I need
What's that?
Not
I
butter.
need the one next to Warden to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
That is a 6.
It fails.
Hey, I'm back.
Use Toll of the Dead, and
You rolled the D12, right?
I
D12
did not,
is that.
thanks.
Because
He's
he's
hurt.
injured.
D12 was
Oh yeah.
Oh shoot, you have a D12.
I don't even possess such creatures.
It's a D12.
It's a 5. But what happens is you kind of hear what sounds like kind of funeral bells. Well, I don't know if anybody hears it, but...
Well, you see my head drop, like, from where you're at, I go, someone's already fucking died. I don't know what the hell it is.
Lester, that sound terrifies
Yeah,
you.
no, I'm so
She like
scared.
lifts
Dead
up
already.
her staff, and it just like you see the scales
Why
at the top of the staff. That's like a skeletal hand is holding. Teeter, as if it's like judging the creature, and then you hear the bells.
Nice.
Lord, let it give him a pass. Don't judge him.
All right,
I felt my religion roll on her
So I
religion.
know
Like,
the
and
mud
I'm
guys
trained in
here
it.
and
I
the mud
rolled
guys
like
here.
a
Can I still
2
move 30
on that.
feet?
I was like, I
Like,
have no
there's-
clue.
Can I get in between them? or
Yeah,
no?
you're small. You can actually
Yeah.
Probably
occupy
wants this
the
thing
room. You can actually
done.
occupy the same space as them.
Person who didn't want to become adventurers.
As another character.
I'm gonna move my 30 feet to the mud monster. I'll just ping it, maybe, if it'll let me.
Maybe.
Or not. I'll just move my person. I'm just gonna move here.
There's also the goblin. They have
Yeah,
I
like,
understand you
they can
will
take bonus actions like
get
disengage.
a hit with an opportunity swipe by the goblin that's next to Warden,
The goblins in this have
'Cause you're
the
running
bonus
past it.
action.
and you're going. Yeah.
Does your goblin have the bonus action disengage? And,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
I don't know how to use it though.
just say
You have to say
as a bonus action, I
Burn your
disengage,
bonus
which means when you run past people, they
Okay.
can't hit you.
Okay.
I didn't learn that until
Later.
later in our
You probably
campaign.
say bonus action disengage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my wand again.
Sure.
Can I get all 3 of them?
You
from
can.
Where I'm at?
Yep. You can also Fury of the Small.
One of them.
One of them. That one adds
Adds your level in
level of damage.
either your level or half your level in damage, but it'll add
you
one.
add
one
one
level.
damage point now, but it's great later.
Okay.
I don't know if they tweaked it for 2024.
But you can only do it one time, and you have to take a long rest, and you can't use it
To
again.
reuse it. Okay.
It's up to you.
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
feel
use
like
it right now then.
okay, cool. Resource management.
Alright. And I roll.
You don't roll anything; you just roll damage.
hits.
So 1d4 for each one. If you want to just roll one and then add the +1, and that goes for all 3, or you can roll them all
Let's do 4.
3. Yep. And then just make sure you know which one's going to which creature.
Call 'em- yeah, just call them however you want to.
Okay. The one next to Pharaoh gets a 4.
Okay, that's gonna be.
Wait, do
4.
I add 1 to,
Yeah, add +1.
to all of them?
To each one that you
to
roll.
each
Each
one.
one.
Yeah.
So a 5 then.
So 5. Gotcha.
Then the one right in front of me, a 4. And then the one by Warden, a 3.
Nothing else consistent.
And a bonus action disengage.
You already did that.
You already did
did
this.
I did that before you run past them.
So tell me how you kill the one that is next to you and Soren, and how you kill the one next to Warden.
Dang.
I'm a goblin supporter. I can see you.
She made notes.
I did, but not very well apparently because I can't fucking find it.
That's fine. You picture your little bullet going out. What does it look like? How does it explode?
It is.
Do any action movie scene you've enjoyed in the past? Steal from the past.
Oh man, I throw shit all the time. The description of Zoran's sword in the RP was from Berserk.
You can do it non-fancy, just like one right through the head and it just goes.
I love it unceremoniously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
Punisher style. Right in the forehead.
So they're mud monsters, so
Yeah.
they still, I can shoot them in the head.
Yeah.
They are shaped like people.
Man, you can do whatever you want.
You can't
Welcome
shoot
to
them.
fantasy.
They're made out of mud. You can't do it.
Okay, well then I shoot one straight through the head.
Head explodes due to the force.
You ever shot a man?
Alright, I got the double
Never
dodge
fought
right.
again in there. Lost him.
And then
I'm too tired,
That's too damn bad.
Imagine
I watched that
a
movie
bullet
for the
of
first
condensed
time.
energy hitting mud. What do you think would happen?
Yesterday,
Splatter.
me,
Yeah.
the wife, and
It
my
just
daughter
explodes
watched
everywhere?
Holes
Yeah.
for the first
Okay.
time.
I mean, it's gonna fucking do it
Were you,
anyway
like- were you,
because
like, in
I need
combat or
you,
something
Soren,
with the
and Gordon
First
to
time
make
ever.
dexterity
That's
saves.
just wild.
Well-
I watched it
Tired, Grandpa, and he's like, "That's too damn bad." And my daughter and me were
Soren.
like, "Oh my god!"
Lauren. Or not
My
Lauren.
wife
Sorry,
was
Soren.
like,
No, I know.
And we're like,
Did you make
it's a
it?
d20 right plus the dex save.
Dex save?
never
Yep,
seen
and
it.
you have blessed.
Never.
Yeah, I know.
wild. Good movie.
18.
Absolutely.
That's a pass.
The whole time. I was like, "Get him, Sam. We're with you."
Gordon.
Between Blessed and Built for Success, which I had to use a reaction for,
Cool.
it's 14.
Oh,
14?
and black.
14 is a pass.
16.
16 is a pass. Nothing happens.
Okay,
Dang,
your
good
first
job,
lesson as a
everybody.
wizard. First lesson as a wizard.
Never.
Don't
Man,
never
that's
watched
pretty
Holes
useful.
before.
You could have run up and stayed away from them and
Mind
still
you,
shot off.
In my defense, I was in college when that movie came out.
Oh shit.
That's fair. I'm sorry. I was in like. I was probably.
Bonus action, Armor of Agathis.
I was in college when that
So
movie
let
came out.
me
like, it
change
was a Disney
my
movie.
guide real quick. I'm
Whole,
sorry.
like,
You're
Take
like,
a second.
"Ah,
Because
right."
then you have
Even though I was
10.
20 and I
10?
saw
Yep.
Frozen in theaters 4 times, but
I made sure to check that one. Didn't check it and check it and check it before I took it. It should be 10 temporary hit points.
How long does that last?
Like an hour.
An hour, I thought.
Cool.
and no concentration.
Nope. It just does it.
Per hit points that hurts other people.
You gain. Nope. It's 5. I apologize.
That's what I was saying. It's
You gain
5 per
5.
spell level.
Yep.
That's why. That's one that levels up so well with the warlock, because you get higher slots and
Yeah.
it just keeps getting better and better.
Sorry. Fix it.
Sorry.
It's the wrong song.
I don't think you're going to be able to run around far enough to actually get hit again. So, but your character doesn't know that.
And then what was that? 5, 10. I'll go 30 because I heard Petra calling out.
You run right past her.
Well, he doesn't know anything about it. He's so afraid to
She
be
watches you. She goes,
here. Hey! 30 is weird. I'm used to like 150.
if you're right next
it
to
sucks
Laura,
to be
you'll hear
limited,
her
doesn't it?
muttering to herself
Is there anything else you
prayers
doing?
for the dead.
No, I have an action, but I don't think from where I am I can do anything with it, if I'm being fair.
no, not really. You can action again and move. if you want to
Yeah.
run further away.
Further. No, I think I'm totally happy right where I am.
Oh, she will throw something at you.
Actually, I would have stopped. I'll use 25 and stop. I don't want to be that close to Lore. She freaks me out because of her god.
She's just over there muttering prayers.
It
Yeah,
just
that's
freaks
why
me
you
out.
got
Exactly.
away.
Back up those 5 feet.
So nothing else?
That's it, man.
All right, Warden.
Oh, I do have a staff. I like put the sickle away, take the staff out.
I do have a staff.
Bonus action really, like, on the staff. But then with my action, I'll cast Starry Wisp, and this like glowing lotus in his hand starts to like a piece of the cosmos like drifts free off of it and shoots towards it, and this pixelated like stardust just follows it behind it. Not great.
No.
16.
16 hits.
I flick movers. I don't have cool pixelated shoulders.
No plus. Oh, and +1 from the moon sickle, so 7 radiant. Looks like radiant. Yeah.
I think
7 radiant damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Wisp was radiant damage. It's
Yeah, I'll
one of
back
the
up away from
It's one of the
the
new spells
exploding
that
mud
I've gone so
monsters.
What spell is that again?
Starry Wisp.
It's a new
I can
druid
already
spell.
describe.
Yeah, you had that one when you were last.
Yeah, that was really
I
good.
have it now.
Oh, you have it now?
Yeah.
Oh. All
It's
right.
kind of cool.
Petra.
But I did
are
have
up.
I reach over to Lester and I say, "Break the chains of death," and cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
I will.
For 16.
Damn.
Does that kill you?
You know what? You tell me. Actually, if he says break the chains of death, I don't think so. I think if Lore were to try to do anything to me, it might.
All right.
You never know.
I'm gonna deny any spells from the
All right.
Cast that slotless.
Okay.
You said it.
So
Damn, 16. So I'm back up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Back at the full.
Plus.
I basically moved back up beside Warden.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm not doing anything else yet. That's my movement, my action,
Perfect.
and my bonus. I don't have a bonus action, so
Okay. Zorn?
I'm still incarnating.
Yeah, I'm gonna heave my big old sword up on my shoulder here and mosey down the hallway.
You just get mosey on down.
Why? I mean,
Is it like big, like Bleach style? Like,
you ever watch Berserk or Red Berserk? It's like Guts' sword. If you ever look up Guts.
Basically, a
I'll look it
horse,
up.
a sword big enough to cut a horse in half.
It's huge. It's
Like,
pretty big.
it's-
But like within
so
the
it's
realms
Bleach.
of like
Oh,
D
like
and
Bleach
D.
style.
It's
So
like
like
Bleach.
it's
Yeah.
D and D.
Thank
It's as
Still.
it's as big as it
Not
can
full
get
anime, but
for D and D, but not like Guts.
No, but
Like,
huge.
in that
oversized.
direction. Yeah.
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 Cool.
it's the claymore.
It's
in
got
the-
it's got like
sword.
it's like an executioner sword, so the tip of it's like blunted too.
Aw,
Big enough to
Has it got like the mushroom head?
Kind of, yeah.
Honestly, if I tried to hand anybody else my
Um,
longbow, they'd be
and
like,
once I get
"This
around
is an
once I
extra."
get around the corner here and see that there's still one of them alive, I'm gonna jab the sword down in the mud and reach behind my cape and pull out a crossbow and shoot that method.
I am
over
small
your shoulder.
enough that you can occupy the same space.
I was gonna shoot over your head.
Like, I'm gonna look cool. All right.
I want to jump down.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice! Let's go.
Huzzah.
Use the top of his head like a cute bridge and
Stabilizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you, buddy. I'll just hold it up for you.
No one's gonna want that mud hole after you net 20.
True.
8 damage.
Tell me how to kill it.
Beautiful.
So it's he shoots like all in one like motion. So as he's pulling it out, it's up, and then the second it clears Pharaoh's head, he shoots, and then he puts it back again, and then grabs his sword and starts walking back out of the.
Pharaoh, can I get you to make
Okay.
a death save?
You're blessed.
I don't like the way he looked at that one.
It'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
If everything's dead, being restrained is not that bad.
21, 28.
Come adventuring, they
Jesus,
said.
dude.
It'll be fun, they said.
Right.
I am completely spec'd in one way.
Perfectly.
After it's like,
Anything outside of that, not so much.
so,
As you all see the last, well, some of you see the last Mephit die. You all hear it, ding! Congratulations, you've defeated Mephits.
I'm gonna now
And then
roll
there's a
to
little-
see what
Methods?
methods
Yeah, well, it gives you a little lore dump of what Methods
are.
are.
I trained for this! Don't tell me I knew it.
It does give
Someone
you
give you answers to the test. I know.
Methods.
I got a skill.
MEPHIT. Method.
Oh.
ASSH.
It was a mud method.
What do nasty things to you? Depending on what kind of thing they are, different nasty things. Warden,
Can
can you
I
fix
do a thing?
yourself?
Like
Hold on.
when you shot
2,
at
3,
it
4, 5, 6
with
berries.
the crossbow,
Okay.
I like held it up and like looked at it and as you shot it, and then it like exploded.
What was it you held up?
Goodberry stacks, right?
I
can
held up the
cast it
crossbow.
multiple times a
You
day
held up.
before.
Oh, hell. Okay.
Yeah, you
Gotcha.
can have
Gotcha.
any-
Yeah, if you have the slots, you can stop.
I'm only like
Four.
Two
Or
castings
all.
yesterday, 20 minus
Yeah.
6. I now have 14.
Yeah, so you can break good berries.
Oh yeah, I
where
guess I
you
still
have
have mine from yesterday.
thousands of good berries.
The drawback to good berries is it's 1 round,
Where's
2
it?
rounds,
Yeah.
3 rounds, it's 1 at a time. You can narratively just toss a bunch in the mouth and keep
Oh
going
yeah, I
through.
have. I
Come on,
would have a
man.
handful
Quit
sitting
being
around too.
fucking ridiculous.
I didn't even think about.
You want to try mine?
Try
Don't go-
we'll,
hey,
do a
hey,
swap. We'll do a swap.
The big guy over there is hurt. Go give him some.
Alright, so it says Mephits. These creatures first appeared in the first edition of as imps. There are fire, ice, and lava, mist, smoke, and steam Mephits that appear during this time period. And then it kind of gives you, Mephits are roughly humanoid in appearance and somewhat small, approximately 4 feet in height. Their deposition depends on their plane of origin. Though they are rarely endearing, each type of Mephit has some form of breath weapon, which can usually do minor elemental damage, though it is mostly intended toward warding off would-be attackers. Mephits are not native to the material plane, and are usually only on the material plane when they have been summoned, as they are somewhat linked to various elemental, quasi-elemental planes of existence. Mephits are all extraplanetary outsiders.
I like that we're getting info.
I like do the same,
It's
the
keeping
same
field
like
notes.
looking over my shoulder that I've been doing.
Sketched
the
out.
same
That's
time.
really good. Yeah.
It's a better distraction than what I usually distract myself with. I'm still paying attention.
Yeah, I like it. That's, yeah.
Alright. And that is
Not
what
a
we'll
problem.
end tonight's session, is at the end of the Mephit battle.
Okay, well I had a rifle if I needed. Okay.
So,
Just remember
as
to
we
make
do with
the
every
rifle.
game,